Hello and welcome back to another episode of The Grandest Adventure. I'll be your host for the evening and every evening. Um, today's date is 4/13/21. We're at beautiful Glass Lake. Are we going to do a recap today or?
Yeah. All right. You guys hear me? Not muted,
Nope,
or?
can't hear you.
What?
All right. All right. Tell me when you can hear me.
Okay.
We can hear you now.
Thanks, man. All right. So we just like super quick of a little before that, we finally got the book that we were looking for in Stag's Crossing. So we quickly made an exit from there and went to 100 Acre Woods to read the book. Well, for Merrick to read the book, which after reading the book and finding clues, 101 Acre Woods. Yes. Um, we determined from the clues from the book to pretty much head to Glass Lake. So we decided just to head off to Glass Lake there to try to find the chain of power. As we were headed there, we did have to cross the road that came from Stag's Crossing. So as we were crossing that road, running to the field at the other end, we noticed some people following us. So we decided to try to outrun them instead of all of us running our own, Merrick and Torque rode on Philo, because she has pretty much twice the movement speed they do with her bare feet. So we figured we would outrun them, but when we got to the actual forest at Glass Lake, we still saw signs of the soldiers as we were going through the forest, which slowed us down in front of Glass Lake. And as we went through the woods, we entered a clearing with a big archway that seemed to just kind of go as far as we could see into the forest. We couldn't see an ending to it. And at that point we saw the soldiers as well. We don't know if they're actual soldiers, because soldiers are military, but there was 10 armed men, pretty much who tracked us from the road, and they came all the way there. So we tried running through the archway, but I guess, how do you explain this? It was kind of like
So,
we
have
we
all
were
of you
running but wouldn't go anywhere.
have all of you played
I like
Super Mario
that.
64?
Yes.
No.
Okay, well there's
Yeah, I played
there's
it.
this staircase at the very end that unless you have
Yes.
70
I
stars, you can never reach the top of it. It just keeps running up
Just goes
forever.
on and on.
That's what it's like.
It's like that sound that always sounds like it's increasing.
Yep.
Endlessly.
How do you know? Maybe it's just really long if you don't have 70 stars, and eventually you get to the end.
You have to backwards long jump, and then you can like shoot really fast through it, which is kind of what you did, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, we tried it. Didn't work. So after realizing we weren't going anywhere, we turned to pretty much prepare for battle. And as we started to prepare for battle, Merrick started playing the Song of Linquet. And basically, they were coming closer as Merrick was playing this song, and next thing Torque and Philo saw was, after hearing Merrick play the song, was Merrick float off of the ground with a glowing purple and white eye. And as he was floating in the air, he shot a beam from his eye that decapitated one of the soldiers. Following that, Merrick raised his hands, and at that time we felt a gust of wind blow us towards the archway, and all 12 of us, including the 9 leftover soldiers, got pulled into the archway as we all passed out.
That's some crazy shit right there.
was some crazy shit. We woke up in what us as players presume to be the Feywild, but we really not sure. But we woke up to this beautiful surrounding, birds chirping, beautiful forest, beautiful lake, beautiful mountain, most beautiful thing we've ever seen. We all look. The men that came with us, the 9 men, were all turned into sheep. We could tell by distinguished parts of the sheep that matched the actual men themselves. All of us appeared to be the same, no changes, except for Merrick, who just seemed a little more cleaned up, put together, not his normal slurry, drunken self. And at that point, we just started to kind of enjoy our surroundings a little bit, because as I said, this is the most beautiful place any of us have seen. We were drinking from the water, which was the most delicious water any of us have ever had. Amazing taste. Torque found some trees that seemed to radiate magic. And from that point, we basically, we know we have an objective we're looking for, but decided to take a little break since we really haven't had time for one in a long time. And the only thing that was left off with as a little initial thing at night, I generally have my seeker dreams, Philo does, and here in this area I did not have seeker dreams. I don't know if I missed anything important, if anyone wants to throw in.
I did want to retcon something slightly.
Okay.
When you, the sun never set here. It never got to nighttime. There was no night. You feel tired, you just went to a shady spot.
Oh, there was no night, so
Yeah.
we just went to a shady spot and went to sleep. Okay.
Yeah, I just had to retcon that in because I realized I never said that. But yes.
Yeah, Nick didn't fall asleep.
Torque, did you sleep?
No, I think the pain from my leg probably kept me awake.
You don't
Merrick
have a
was
foot.
probably trying to tend to it a little bit and just kind of like, man, that's really gnarly, dude. You let that go. Type of face as he's like re-bandaging his stub.
How long
Yeah,
has it been since Torque got his foot cut off?
Imagine how much money you could get from this foot.
It's a small foot.
I would tell you the exact date, but my website's down.
I mean, imagine.
It's only been a couple
days.
days.
It was the day we were leaving, right? So a couple days.
It's only been a couple days.
It'd be okay. So I've been since Merrick's new. Now he's full warlock. I've been workshopping a voice change. Since when I listen to myself on the recording, it doesn't sound any different from my normal voice. Which I totally think I'm doing a different voice, but it's just like not distinct enough, I guess. So I'm gonna try to make it consistently something like a little raspy, like he's really in thought, but also might be a little devious. And I think that plan might work. And Torque, this leg's looking pretty bad.
Yeah, but it'll be fine. We just need to get this thing fused into my leg somehow. then I'll be back in tip-top shape. And I sort of turn it over in my hands and run my fingers along all the runes that I've been carving into it. I think we're going to have a lot of fun with this puppy once it's finally attached.
Can you roll me a charisma saving throw?
I'm not good at that. Boom! Critical failure.
So, like, man, you really, you were really hyped about plugging this into your leg, but it's so beautiful here. You could push that off for a little bit. You could just sit back and relax. It's really,
Yeah, we're
really.
just going to be chilling out.
You're not going to really fight that urge, I don't think.
No. Okay.
So they didn't sleep, right?
I mean, you were real tired, I assume.
Yeah.
So you just
Ran
went.
a lot.
Yeah. I mean, they didn't run too much. Are you guys? I mean, Torek, are you sleeping or no? Are you going to try and take a nap ski or what's?
Yeah, I'll try to lay down.
All right.
Catch some Z's.
I mean, the sleep comes easily if you want to sleep.
Yeah, I rest.
All right, and then Merrick, you're resting too. I know you don't need to.
Merrick has no inclination to sleep, but still feels rested somehow when the other people wake up.
Yep, you don't need to actually sleep anymore. But you still.
I can't be put to sleep either, so.
Right.
Garrett, you're now doing warlock stuff. You've multi-classed. Is that what we're saying?
He's transformed to full warlock. He is no longer a bard.
That's pretty fucking cool.
That his patron offered him a deal, and he accepted it.
So that's why he looks different and shit.
Yeah, it was. Did you want to? Because Garrett, on the recording, I actually clipped out that whole part. Is there anything you wanted to share with either the players or the characters?
Because obviously our characters might notice stuff gradually, but like I don't think when we met Torek or Merrick was like, guys, I'm a fucking level 6 bard, so he's not gonna tell us he's a level 6 fucking warlock now. but knowing this out of character would be cool.
I mean, does anyone really know that they're a level whatever character?
No, that's my point.
Yeah, but like
Yeah, I guess I don't need Torek doesn't need to know, but Zeke's interested.
He
Exactly.
was magical before. He's just now like edgy, cool, magical.
Cool.
But like, what does that mean? Like game terms, just like obviously we're not talking in character. So are you level 8 warlock flat?
Yeah,
No bard levels at all.
no bard at all. Part of the deal.
Gotcha. Okay.
By that one message in Telegram that I sent Craig, there was like a scene that he did where Merrick, the new cool Merrick, saw old other cool Merrick on the beach playing his lute, and they like had a meaningful stare, and then the bard walked off down the beach, and it was like real Inception, kind of like when Leonardo DiCaprio like wakes up on the beach. It was kind of like that.
Damn.
Okay. It's pretty
It
cool.
was super well done. Snaps to Craig for it. It was really moving, actually.
Well, thank you, buddy. I'm glad I could
I like it.
move you.
I'm gonna need that recording.
I have the secret recording somewhere. It might come out on the extra cut, the director's cut when we go to when we get animation rights,
Scribe at a
Exactly.
bronze level for the secret cuts.
Yeah, listen, guys. If you just subscribe now for just $25.94 a month to our bronze level of our Patreon, you can go ahead and get access to the secret Merrick tapes.
Your electric toothbrush too powerful. You need something more gentle. Quip is the best for you.
Cool. That's awesome.
Yeah, we got a Quip sponsorship. It's pretty sweet.
So yeah.
But Craig, did you have like an idea of what Merrick's eye looked like? Because I kind of have an idea of what Merrick's eye looked like, but I wanted to hear what your opinion was.
You tell me first, and I'll let you know how well it aligns with mine.
Okay, so it's a pure white eye, and there's a ring of like lavender fire, but it goes from like pupil and then cascades backwards and like continually. It doesn't like have a real pupil, but it's just like a ring of fire that like gets wider and disappears and starts again. Like trippy stuff.
Yeah, that was pretty similar to how I had thought about it. So
What was your idea? Maybe I like that better.
So like white eyeball, but like throw like a negative on the on like the cornea and the pupil itself, with like a kind of like a purplish tint. So like instead of like it'd be like white fading into purple in the middle.
I'm gonna stick with the trippy fire eyeball.
Yep. Sounds good to me. I like that one better.
But he's also gonna wear an eye patch to cover it in public. Because I feel like that stands out.
Yeah, that might just a little. People might give you stares.
No.
It'll
Fire eyes are very common.
Listen to a pirate adventure.
Yeah, right. If you get an eye patch, we have to get you guys on a boat.
True.
Absolutely.
A Torque built, of course.
Yeah.
It's just like a little raft, and we put a flag up.
It's just a toric-sized pontoon.
Oh, you guys needed to get on?
It's just floating on a spider, and he's like, "Arg."
All right. Where are we? So people are going to sleep now?
Well, you guys are resting, right? You did rest, so you're at full rest, long rest, full.
While
health.
they are, I guess I can't. It's not light activity, but
What was your light activity going to be?
Casting a ritual spell.
I mean, you could do that before or after. You got time. You want to do it before?
Yeah, let's do it like right before bedtime.
Okay.
So
Ritual spells are cool.
Torek basically sits like in a meditative pose with his fingers in the like Om position, thumb touching his middle finger, like out at his knees, and his grimoire floats in front of him, and the pages flips to a particular page, and the raven feather that Merrick found in the Grand Thicket floats above the grimoire as a spiritual raven manifests, and he casts Find Familiar.
I love this. So your raven. Can I actually send you a picture of what your raven looks like?
Yep.
All right. Do you have a name for your raven? Because if you don't, I already have a name for him.
What's your name? Because I have an idea, but
Yatagarasu.
that was like a god. I'm supposed to know this, aren't I?
I mean, you may or may not know what or who Yatagarasu is.
It's from the campaign, right? Or is it like a totally separate reference?
It's a totally separate reference.
Uh, I was gonna call it. It doesn't really have a name, but when I tell it to do something, I'm just like, "Fly, little one." So it's like little one is its name technically.
Okay. I mean, you can call it Little One, but like, I assume or is he like a Fae that you're like a Fae familiar?
Yeah. So he's like a Fae Raven.
Yeah.
Raven. He's a Fae.
He does have a name. You can call him Little One, but if he asks, that's what his name is Yada. Yada Garasu.
Okay, I can go with Yada.
Even Prowl.
Is that like a card?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like one of the first banned cards. It's one of my favorites.
Okay, did you send the picture in Telegram?
I did.
Is it the picture of that card?
Yes, that's the picture on the card. It took me a minute to find one without the card around it.
You could have just sent the card, dude. Help me understand the reference. Oh god, my internet does not like to load pictures. Okay. And just for gameplay mechanics, I know how we do it with all the familiars in Zeke's other campaign, but Ravens have a special ability called Mimicry. So basically, I have no idea what situations are going to be going into, but my idea is that he's going to spy and then relay back to me a mimicked message of whatever they said.
So interesting you should say that. Because as soon as you kind of summon him, he does actually say something to you. Oh, beware of false prophets!
Can you repeat that?
In bird voice or translated?
Can you just translate?
So, beware false prophets.
Where does this prophet lie?
He just repeats the same thing.
I nod. Merrick nods, slightly in acknowledgement.
And then he kind of...
I assume Yada takes up residence on his shoulder.
Yep, he just kind of flutters over and lands on and hops on your shoulder. And he's a big boy, man, because you know how big ravens are?
Oh, yeah. They're massive.
Yeah, so he's
like half the size of me.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's has the same wingspan as you almost. But like when it folds up, he looks almost smaller when he's perched on you.
Okay, so instead of perching on me, you know how they I just want him to walk next to me as a Watson into my home.
A little hop flutter kind of thing.
Yeah, he just we look like we're talking to each other, and he just nods, and I bounce ideas off him and stuff.
Nice. All right, I like it. It's really soft grass, Philo.
Oh yeah, she found a nice thick patch. Just laid down and went to sleep.
Cool. Philo, can you roll me a D6? Cool. All right, you wake up. After a night, you feel very well rested.
I see who gets up. Is that a big yawn? stands up, goes up to the lake, and just dunks her head in the lake, rubs her face, whips her hair back, and just lays down with her arms under her head, looking up, and said, "So what do we do now?" And I imagine Merrick is somewhere there, unless he went off by somewhere. Right? You just like stayed by us, right?
Yeah, sorry. I left. Yeah, Merrick stayed down, and when Philo proposes her question, this is what I had to say. When I saw Lutera and Massage, it gave me a hint as to what direction we should start. Apparently, the Lord Rathar that we were following here, that was mentioned in the book, was one of their Fae relatives, and he was petrified or cast into stone when he used the chain of power to protect Glass Lake, and get the chain of power, or the next step into getting the chain of power, we need to break his curse and free him so that he can lead us to the chain of power.
Philo just sits up and is staring at Merrick. Wait. Hold, step back. And now she's you don't have the eye patch on now, right?
I don't, there's no eye patches around, are there, Craig?
No, I'd say for now you don't have one.
Okay, so Philo's just staring at you as you started to tell the story, and is kind of looking at you, moving her head back and forth, looking at your eye. He goes, wait, what do you mean when you saw Lutera and Arthur? Hold up, I missed a little bit there. What happened?
Torek looks at his corncob pipe that he smoked just after waking up and says, "Jesus Christ, I have got to stop smoking this shit. But I'll play along."
When did you see Lutera and Meg? We were with you the whole time.
In order to save us from our predicament, I had to break another deal with Lutera and Massage. They, gave me more direction and the powers, more of their blood, that we would have, the ability to get out of there. And basically that's how we were able to get into Glass Lake.
So
as part of the new deal and save us from our pursuers.
So when you floated up and you shot that laser and brought us in here, you were speaking with Lutera and what is her name? What the other one? Massage?
Masag with a G.
You were speaking with Lutera and Masag?
I honestly can't tell you the chronological order of things, but I assume that either during or shortly after I spoke with them is when all of that other stuff went down.
So if Lutera and Masag were involved, then that must guarantee it. We definitely are in the Feywild, right?
I mean, that seems like the most logical conclusion that we can draw at this point.
I see. Okay. Okay. And what's with your eye? Why is your eye like that now? Do you know what your eye looks like?
It's sort of like a branding, if you will, to mark me as, one of theirs.
Look, on the bright side, that should make for a pretty good nightlight.
Yeah, I guess so.
I think it looks pretty cool, Merrick.
It does look cool.
So
It's hard to look away from it a little bit, but
I think with this newfound direction, we've got plenty of work to do, but I gotta be honest, you two, I think we gotta deal with this leg before we carry on much further, and it may not be a good one, but I think I may have a plan, and I'm gonna need one of your help for it.
you think we should take the leg now too?
No, I would like to attach this.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Yes.
And I hold up the peg leg, and Craig, what I've imagined is that I've managed to fashion a sort of like metal cup on it.
Okay.
That would sort of fit over the nub in my leg.
So I
And-
guess the question I have for you is this like a prosthetic that you can remove, or are you fusing this with your body?
So interesting that you bring that up. I specifically want it to be a metal cup because Torque holds it up to the other two and says, so I think what we need to do is put this on, and then I learned a lot about the forges at Feral Dune, and I'm going to get it real hot. I use the heat metal spell on it. And I'm going to need one of you two to hold it on real good. Then I imagine after I do that, I'm not going to be able to walk for a little while. So I may need to use this. And I produce like sort of like a leather like strapped like holster kind of thing that would allow me to like attach to one of their backs.
So you're saying like a baby Bjorn?
Yeah,
Okay.
precisely.
Wait.
And
What are you trying to do with the cup? Just heat.
He's
What
so
is that called?
he's gonna
I'm gonna
like
cast
he's gonna heat
to
metal it, and then he's gonna like a candle. He's gonna stick his leg into it and melt the skin around it. I guess I don't know.
Yep, and I want to use.
Oh,
I
that's
wanna
what you're
use
doing.
my-
I thought. What?
I want to use my arcane. I want to use my arcane artificer magic
All right. When
to
Torque,
fuse it to my leg magically, but also with
That's
heat.
so much worse than I thought. I thought for some reason after 2 days you were trying to like what's it called when you burn a cut? or
Cauterize it?
something to cauterize
Cauterize
it, but
No.
obviously I was like, it's been 2 days. You're not going to cauterize it now.
I want
You're
this
trying
attached.
to melt your skin onto the.
Yep. I don't see at this current point. I don't know anything about Glass Lake. I don't think I have any other option. I've got to deal with this leg, and it's gonna suck. I'm gonna need your help, somebody's help, and
Merrick, what were you
going
gonna
to
say?
I'm gonna be able to walk afterwards.
so when Torque, asks for help, Merrick replies, Philo, this seems to be more in your wheelhouse, don't you think? And he walks over and kind of chats it up with Yada.
I can definitely carry you as much as needed, but are you sure this is the best choice? I've seen what you can do. You just want to stick your leg in a metal
Well,
cup?
Listen, I spent a lot of years working near those forges. I've been burned before. I can handle the heat. I don't know that we're going to run into a doctor anytime soon. And, I'm slowing us down. Yeah, Craig, there are runes that have been carved on the inside of the cup.
Cool.
Um,
I could get behind that. Like, and whatever, like, arcane bullshit you infused inside of it will, like,
yeah, like on
magically
the
fire forge your leg together. But, like,
yeah.
I wasn't just going to let you candle wax your leg in. I like the rune idea.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. I was like, I don't think.
I don't think it works like that, but
Sure does.
you're just going to cook it. You're gonna cook
Sure
stuff.
does.
Yeah.
My seer.
What, Garrett?
Okay, so. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Garrett.
Oh, I made a joke. It wasn't that funny. It does need to be repeated.
Sometimes that's funnier than the joke itself.
So, wait. Okay, Torque, you just need me to carry you, right? I don't need to be involved in the rest of this.
Well, I was hoping that once I get this sucker heated up. Now screw it. Yeah, I can handle it.
I mean, I don't want this to screw up. Do you need more help?
Just hold on to it nice and tight and make sure. Just hold on to it nice and tight. Craig, are you prepared to let me do this?
Bitch.
Okay, so
I don't
when
think I
he
can
heats-
stop you from doing this. Like,
when he heats the cup, I'm gonna hold around it with a pelt to make sure the cup doesn't move anywhere as he steps into it. I guess.
It has the peg leg attached to it. So if you want to use the peg leg, the connection of the peg leg to the cup is pretty good. You can just
so I'll hold the peg leg solid.
yeah.
So he does.
all right.
Right.
Okay. Bitch, you're gonna have to roll a fucking Constitution saving throw with.
Yeah, I figured.
Like, this is gonna be okay. Heat metal. Roll damage on heat metal. It's 2d8.
Okay, can I add one thing?
Yes.
Yada is like listening intently so that he can mimic the sound of Torque's screams later on.
Okay. So are you basically telling me you are going to have like a little soundboard companion, so you can just like press buttons and it's like Peter noise?
Kinda.
Okay, cool. I couldn't think of any fucking soundboard things, but all right. So what's that 6 on the bottom there?
Yeah, that was a real bad example. You just, Peter, is that what you
I had said, haha, Peter noise. I mean, you guys got it, so fuck off. Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't think of anything.
You know what really grinds my gears?
Yeah, there you go. See, you guys fucking shipping it up for me. All right, so Zeke, you have to. The DC for this Constitution saving throw is going to be 14, because that's going to be the damage for the heat metal.
Oh man, that's not good.
Yeah. So you're.
Oh wait, hold. Oh shit, no. God damn it, no. None of this helps me.
No, it
No!
doesn't. It does not help you.
Can I
Wait, what about
support?
what
can
about
I-
Flash's Genius?
No, this is the solution you came up with.
Can I support? Can I
Yeah,
support
but
him?
that means that I get to add my intelligence modifier to it.
Oh, sure.
Okay,
Yeah, I'll let you do that. What's your intelligence modifier? Is it
it's only a 4.
okay? So 13
Can I
is.
support
It gets you
him
to
in
get
this?
13. Damn it.
Like,
Oh.
is that a thing in D&D? I can't remember. Like, can
You-
I
Yes.
assist?
Give him some
Like, I want
good.
to- like, as he. Well, it's not going to be much of a constitution. As he's
you-
like, I'm going to picture his leg sinking in, and maybe he's backing down to.
No, he is
committing.
like. This is a Constitution saving throw to see if he's going to stay conscious.
Oh, so his leg's still in it.
Oh, his leg's going to be in it, but like he is going to be knocked unconscious, and you're going to have to like make him fall correctly.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, I'll do the thing to make him fall.
I was like, you
I
could
mean,
try
he's
and
gonna,
like
he's gonna
give.
fall 1.5 feet if he falls.
He's small, so you can just grab him with your other hand to just hold him.
So all right, I passed the fuck out, right?
All right, yeah, you passed out.
I thought this was him achieving it or not.
Nah, this is just for flavor.
Okay.
I'm gonna let him do it because this is fucking funny. This is entertaining me. You entertain me. Oh God, I'll let it go.
That's what we're going for.
So it smells terrible because rock gnome meat is not very good.
We're gamey.
Very gamey. Little rocky. Little bits of
I'm
pebble
right
in there.
I'm right in the midst of that smoke.
Oh yeah, it's like smoking a little bit.
It's like 50% grizzle.
Gritty.
And it's like you can definitely hear some sort of unnatural like gurgling going under there, because you like. Do you look into like the cup where you put his leg?
What does it smell like?
Do I?
Yeah, or you like
Yeah,
looking at it or like looking away?
Yeah, just picturing. I think I kind of. I'm like trying to look away, but like you know how you look.
Oh,
I'm definitely,
yeah.
Like I'm peeking, and like I can't
So
imagine
let
he's
me-
so short that I can get low enough not to see. So I definitely see all. of
Let
it.
me describe this to you. His stump was like the cup is fully around his stump. And have you ever like you could see it's like steaming and stuff and like smoke is coming up from like where the cup between the cup and the stump. But also kind of between there you see like a sort of like bubbling, like the flesh is bubbling and gurgling kind of. And it like kind of either the cup shrinks or the flesh kind of boils up around the cup a little and then hardens like wax, so that the cup is kind of like submerged into his leg now. And it smells disgusting.
So I like to think as I see that happen, I go, oh, Torque, are you sure about this? And that's when I look up and he passes.
He's out. He's out.
And
Yeah.
I grab him
Out
as he's
cold.
Out cold. Yep. So you're like holding him up one hand. Are you still holding like the peg leg or?
No, I imagine I laid him down with like the peg. Like yes, I made sure the peg leg stayed there, but now he's just laying on the ground.
You making sure like his flesh didn't like run down and pool on one side.
Yeah.
As Tark passes out, he goes, "Oh shit, Jesus!"
I don't even think you can do that. I think you just like it's a gurgling scream. I really just think like I would have given you a cool one-liner if you were closer on your Constitution save,
I
but
can't
That's
imagine
fair.
that. I'm trying to think about like the pain level of that. I've never
a lot.
experienced something that's anywhere near that pain
No,
level, so I can't
nope.
think
Yeah.
about it.
it's very high. White hot is what they would describe it as probably. Yeah, a nice gurgling scream is what you give out, and then you're out. You're out cold.
Yep, gonna save that one for later.
Saved. How much memory does Yada have?
One gig.
I'm assuming infinite.
Like we're talking like 52 block, a 64 block, like a PS2 memory card.
Oh, he's probably got like a terabyte of clips.
All right, nice. That's some good stuff. All right.
Just soundboard one-liners.
So that's that. That was a thing that happened. You have a peg leg now, man. An arcane implement
Fucking
peg
yeah.
leg. It's gonna be a little sore for
It's
a few
definitely
days.
gonna be a little sore.
So you're probably gonna need to do
Like,
at
get the
least
backpack
a
on, feel
long
it, right?
rest. I'm gonna say before you wake up, probably. So Torque is sleeping for a little bit. What are the two of you doing?
Yeah, just to clear up, because I won't make you repeat it in character right now, because you were talking about Wraithar before. What did you say at the end of that? Like, I missed the whole part where they told you
Okay,
basically
so
our next kind, like where we should head towards on Wraithar. I missed that kind of
the
explanation.
Wraithar is like entombed in stone or ice or something. I can't remember. I was kind of just making it up on the fly, but he's like cursed, and we have to free him from that curse, which I think is being trapped in stone.
But we don't know where.
I don't remember. Craig, did Luther or Missog give me a location? I don't think so.
I don't recall off the top of my head if they. I don't. They definitely didn't like mark it on your map or anything.
Yeah, if it was important to like getting us through, Craig would have been like, yeah, they told you where it was. But yeah, so I guess
I'm gonna search for where Rathar is. No,
Cool. How?
perception check, dude. I'm just gonna look around.
I mean, you want to look around or just do a perception check?
I don't know. I don't know that he's right here.
I mean, have you really just like I gave you a quick overview, but did you really do a good look ski?
No, I didn't.
What are you looking for?
I haven't.
What
Just
Garrett?
those signs of like actual life, not just like wilderness, but anything like humanoid implemented.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, give me a perception
Like a
check, baby.
statue, stuff like that.
So, just from around you, I mean, there are the 9 sheep that are here. They've kind of like spread out and like just been like milling about, like just grazing. They've all kind of like stuck together. You've noticed though. Relatively far away, like they haven't like chilled near you. They've like been keeping their distance away from you. But besides that, you really haven't really seen any. Now you think about it, there's no like birds flying. There's no fish jumping. There's no insects.
Okay, so can I have y'all do a fly around, go up in circle,
Yeah.
and he's
Does he have a stat table, or he just uses yours?
perception +3.
Okay, so roll me a perception with advantage, because he's gonna have like a higher vantage point.
Advantage point.
Yeah. So after he flies around, he comes back and reports.
The
The what?
He's looking for like a trail or a path.
There are no signs of any like. He was like looking around in like the forest and the ground. He couldn't see anything that there were like paths or anything. He did. The only thing of note he did see, there was a staircase on the side of one of the mountains leading up into the clouds.
So below, there's a staircase on that cloud mountain. I think we might want to start there. I don't see anything else around here.
Staircase on the mountain? The big one over there?
Yeah, the one that goes up into the clouds. There's a staircase so you can, stairway to heaven type of thing.
Does it? How far is like the mountain look pretty far? From us?
It's about half a day's walk, probably a little less, maybe. I don't know. It's tough. It's tough to tell. But I mean, like, let me put it this way: the sun hasn't moved in the sky.
Well, it's pretty much, but we've still pretty much like just woke up.
Yeah, like the sun hasn't
Like,
moved
it's-
in the sky.
But it's our morning.
How can you don't know? You went to sleep, man, and woke up.
I'm just
and
wondering how much time it's been since I woke up.
Why do you
Like
have
we just
There-
talked,
there-
do you
we
have
just
a
talked,
watch?
we just talked a little bit,
That's
right?
how long.
No,
how
because
long
if
it
it's been fucking 10 hours since I woke up, I'm gonna go back to sleep before we start walking towards the mountain.
I guess my point is you don't know how long you were asleep for because it's tough to tell time.
I don't care how long I was asleep for, but I know myself, like right now, if I wake up in the morning
Mhm.
and then I'm up doing stuff, I can estimate around how long I've been up without looking at a clock.
Yeah, right. Definitely.
So how long have I been awake?
The sun hasn't moved in the sky. It's been more than half an hour.
Okay, cool. That's great. More than half an hour is a great time. Yeah. Okay. So I'm just
You
gonna.
did the whole thing with
so-
Torque and his foot. That probably
That's it.
probably took like half an hour, an hour. I don't know.
Yeah. It hasn't been that much time, right? That's all
Yeah.
I'm trying to clarify. All right. Cool. Yeah, I'm just going to. Well, all right. We should probably get moving then. And I'm just going to drink a little bit more of this Lake here water, wash my face again, fill up my little water pouch with this delicious water, scoop up Torque's limp body, put him in my backpack.
The baby Bjorn he made for you.
Yeah, the baby Bjorn.
Wait. So can we just establish that like my hands are free?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
And your one leg is free, right?
Yeah. I want to be casting spells out from up behind this shit.
Okay. Mounted spellery.
So you're
Yes.
still wrapped up in this, just in my backpack.
Yep.
With your head sticking out, legs and
Yep.
arms. Hang on. All right, nice.
Thank you, Philo.
Cool. And we're just gonna start. I think we start trekking towards the mountain, right? Merrick?
Is that in character?
Well,
Are we in
I
character?
guess we should head out. Ready?
Best get moving.
Cool.
Sooner the better.
We just and there's no path, right? So I guess we just see the big mountain and start walking that direction.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Both of you.
Yada's flying above us, and I'm telepathically like navigating towards the thing because we wouldn't be able to see it in the trees, I assume.
Yeah, that definitely kind of takes away some of the tomfoolery I was going to have you do with getting lost and stuff because you can just kind of fly and point you in that direction. Philo, can you give me a perception? And Merrick, can you give me a perception with advantage, please? Okay. It's beautiful here, Philo.
It's beautiful here. I'm distracted.
It's gorgeous here. Okay. 20. We can do something with that. Glad you hit the 20 mark. Yada noticed something. Some sort. It was the first kind of creature and movement he's seen. It looked like a large ferret is running up the stairs also, like before you guys, going very fast.
A ferret, you say?
A ferret.
Like, does it look like it noticed us and it's running to notify someone, or does it just look like it's doing its own thing going up the stairs but quickly?
A 20 doesn't give you enough information for that. You can maybe roll an investigation.
Okay, yeah, investigate.
Yeah, give me that. Just regular though. It does keep occasionally looking down back at you guys. And up at Yada.
I don't see nothing, right? I'm just trekking along.
It's beautiful here, man.
It's peaceful.
Oh, sorry, I was on mute. Okay, so does it? I can tell that it noticed both of us, Yada in the sky, and us on the ground.
Yep.
Elo, I think we've been spotted by a ferret.
Philo stops and starts looking around. Where is it? Which direction?
It's on the staircase. It's heading up the stairs.
On the mountain? What? Oh, your bird. Your bird. Okay. I don't think we have any other options still, right? We got to keep moving.
We should speed up our pace if we can. Can we do like a double time thing? Is there a double time function? I think we've done that before, right?
Yes, you can. You just would.
Yeah, you just jump on my back.
Yeah, that's our double time thing. And there's got to be. We'll think of a cost for it in the future because we can't just do this forever. Even though I love the idea.
Well, it's just how would there be a cost for it though, right? Because it's just my movement. I mean, it's not like double time. It's
Put
my
it this
movement
way.
speed.
There's a lot of things added in this because it's a game. I like that you've come up with that, but like, I don't think that.
I mean, I didn't even really come up with it. Those are my mechanic characters. The bare feet give me -5 speed to what I would normally have with this character.
Oh, I know.
If I have shoes on.
Oh, I know.
So like my character has that speed anyway,
Oh yeah.
and there's no negative. So okay, so just like your.
It's just like a gamey thing. Yeah. Trust me, I love it. It just is like, it's like making the fucking arrows that have the two bags of holding inside of them that you can fucking create instant black holes at people whenever you want for like, I don't know, 100 gold a shot. You could do that, but like, it's really easy to meta that. But it's just like a balance rule kind of thing. I'm gonna like think in it and like look it up a bunch and do a bit more research on it before I like make a decision. But
Okay.
just letting you know that like I'm thinking and looking into that.
Okay, gotcha.
I'm gonna let it fly.
So right now we can bear speed, penalty free. Might as well use it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna let you have it in this little bubble, but once we get out of the bubble, things might be changing.
I gotta leave them behind and go all by myself.
Or just throw them really far and then chase up and catch up to them.
All you can.
I'm gonna have a change of tactics, I think, and have Yada watch our 6. Because now, we know there's other beings here. So, am I muted?
No, you're not.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I feel like we have a general direction down. Yada's going to watch our rear.
Okay. All right, you guys doing anything else on the way there? Nothing. I mean, it doesn't take you guys too long. It takes you some amount of time to reach the bottom of the stairs.
Nice.
It's tough here. I mean, you could try and roll some sort of check to like try and keep Trima better, but like it's really tough to keep track of passage of time here.
Is there a way that we could fashion some kind of makeshift hourglass so we can we wouldn't know how long the hourglass is, but we could make our own time measurement and have someone flip it.
Absolutely. As soon as your artificer wakes up.
Yeah.
So, Craig,
Okay,
when we get to the
so
base of the stairs,
we want to do something as we travel. Sorry.
Yeah.
I want to feed Torek some lake water and kind of pour a little bit on his face every once in a while to try to get him to wake up faster.
I'd say by the time you get to the bottom of the staircase, he's starting to come to.
Yeah. Sounds. Well, Craig, what do I feel like when I wake up?
Shit. You felt like you got hit by you felt like you stuck your foot into a fucking burning hot cup. Your non-existent foot. And it burned it down to your bone. Which is not a
Jordan
good...
wakes up and is just immediately sort of miserable and is like, oh, Jesus, yeah, no, that stings. Thanks for the lift, Philo. Look, the bottom of the stairs.
Yeah, we're here. Don't ever ask me to help with something. That was the most disgusting thing I have ever seen.
Yeah, with that, I looked down at my foot. Craig, how's it looking?
I mean, from your position, you can't, like, see the edge of the cup because it's, like, into your skin. But you are you're very swollen, very red, puffy. It's shiny, you know? Your skin looks like it got burnt.
Yeah, that ought to heal up pretty nice. Trying not to show how much pain I'm in.
Roll a constitution check. Alright, you're good. You're not crying.
Cool. Base of some pretty important looking stairs. What's at the top here again?
I think we're hoping Wraithar?
Well, these stairs sure aren't going to climb themselves. Might as well get started, huh?
Are you sure you're ready for that? Do you want to get back in for the stairs?
Well, I was under the impression Philo was the one walking up the stairs.
Yeah, kind of pointing that one towards you, Philo.
I thought you got out of the backpack and were looking at your legs.
Better get to walking.
Yeah, I guess, but it'll be much faster this way. So, True, hop on.
Are you just, like, running up these stairs?
No, I'm not sprinting up the stairs.
I was just imagining you like fucking Goku running up the stairs for some reason.
I feel like that's a little much, right?
Yeah. So I'm not gonna lie, the stairs go pretty steep. It goes pretty up.
So now that we're on the stairs, Yada's going to try to fly as high up to see if we can get an advanced view of what we're headed into.
So he flies on up. I mean, there is about... This is tough to say. Some portion of the way up, it just goes into clouds, and you don't see, like, the top of the mountain, so it's, like, tough to tell how high up it goes. And, like, Yada flies into the clouds. He comes back a while later, and he reports back that it's just cloud up there. The visibility just goes to absolute shit once you get into those clouds. And he tried flying above it, but he can't fly that high.
Okay, that was kind of what I was looking to see, if he ever popped out or not.
Nope.
Okay. Yeah, Philo. Apparently there's a beautiful garden up there, so we need to double time. No, Merrick doesn't say that, actually.
Old Merrick would have said that. This is new Merrick.
New Merrick doesn't say anything because he knows that it's shit.
Okay, I mean, Philo's just still hiked her up
Just
the
going
stairs.
on up, huh?
She's still moving at a good pace.
Yeah. Okay.
Is it a railing?
No railing. They're just, like, carved into the mountain.
Like how wide? Like China wide or like...
You could
Olympus?
probably fit three
China wide?
abreast. You could probably fit on these staircase, at least down here. It's slowly getting steeper and slowly getting narrower.
Like I don't know, just random hypothetical. If there was like a grid laid on the stairs, would you think it would be like 2 squares wide or like 1 square wide?
It would be 3 squares of 5 feet wide.
Okay, that's decent. That's pretty good.
Yeah, they're like 15 feet wide, and not too steep of a
Okay,
gradient at
oh,
first.
stairs. So that's a lot of craftsmanship into that amount of stairs.
You just magic it.
It's still craftsmanship.
No, I'm imagining these were carved by hand. By that ferret. That's what I'm thinking.
By that fair. Maybe, dude.
You guys notice as you're a couple hundred stairs up, you kind of like look back, and you actually see like the sheep waiting at like the bottom of the stairs. They're like kind of maybe afraid to be alone or something. Who knows? But they're just chilling there. And up you climb. Are you is Philo the kind of person to count stairs?
Yeah, but definitely loses track, like not accurately. Like gets distracted, loses count, and then just starts at a random number again.
All right.
Because there's nothing else to do. So it's like
Yeah.
she like gets distracted for a second, then was like, oh fuck, I'm climbing stairs again. So where was I? Fuck it, 62, 63.
So you can't even count 60 stairs before you get lost? Oh shit.
No, I'm
thinking that while Philo's counting, Torek starts seeing 99 casks of beer on the wall, 99 casks of beer.
I just would like to say
fucks her up.
Torek is probably in agony because every step just makes your fucking foot throb,
Bounce.
throb.
I'm singing to distract myself, man.
Nice.
That's awesome. It's not. It's terrible, but
Okay.
Not harmonizing the chorus.
So it's been about 3,000 steps so far. And you just stop to like take a quick rest because your calves are just
Oh
a
yeah,
little.
Philo's definitely not the person that would have kept up with counting 3,000 stairs.
Yeah, I say ballpark because like you're not quite sure. You kind of like restart counting again in the same area, but like you could be off by a couple hundred.
Yeah.
So it's ballpark 3,000. You stop and take yourself a little rest. You find like a little like kind of like clearing, like a little flat spot to like rest in. And you look down and you look up to like where the clouds are, and it looks like you're about a third of the way to the clouds.
Third of the way, huh? Okay.
About a third of the
All
way.
right, what's the ratio of clouds below us to non-cloud ground that went up? Is it about the same?
Sorry, say that one more time.
Okay, so we went up. There was a non-clouded section, correct?
So you
There's
are
a
a third of the
Correct.
way until you hit the bottom of the clouds.
Oh, we're 3,000 steps up and we haven't touched the clouds yet.
Correct.
And Yada went into the clouds and never got through them.
Correct.
Philo, I think we need like 70 more stars before we can climb this staircase. I had Yada go up and scout, and we're not even to the clouds yet, and he couldn't get through the clouds, so I don't know.
I've
Did the
heard
birds
stories
make
that
it to
have.
the clouds?
I've heard stories of people who trekked the mountains near us and even headed up towards Fangs Peak, and those treks took weeks.
Yeah. Side
Might
note:
not-
Fangs Peak way higher than this mountain.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean, though, right? Like, I mean, mountain treks don't take a couple hours. Like, we're a third of the way up. We're moving up there. Like, it would be expected for us to take a long time to climb. It's not like we're not noticing that we're not gaining.
You
movement,
are
right? We
definitely
are
making progress. It's just
Yeah.
going to take a little while.
Yeah,
And
it's
I
just
want to
taking-
role play out that time.
Yeah. Like, how long has it been?
I thought you were
Like,
like,
Oh, there you go,
okay.
asking those fucking questions about the time again.
yeah, but we still have an idea. I mean, it's not like we've never experienced a day before.
No, but like, so what are typical markers that you use to kind of figure out how much time has passed? Stuff like how thirsty you are, stuff like how hungry you are, like where the sun is in the sky.
Yeah.
All right. Philo, guess what? You haven't really been hungry.
Okay, Philo's run a lot before.
Yeah.
How long does Philo think it would have taken her to get this far?
How far? Okay. How fast can you go up 3,000 stairs?
Me? I probably can't make
1
it up like
hour.
50.
An hour?
1 hour.
An hour? There you go. An hour.
Why?
I believe in Philo. An hour.
Well, I've got 50 movement, a stairs 1 movement, because it's a foot. A stair is about a foot.
So you can go 50 stairs in 6
So
seconds.
3,000 divided by 50.
I mean, you were.
50 stairs in 6 seconds.
I'm googling typical number of, steps per stairs a minute.
No, I like the 50 over 6.
I don't know.
That's awesome. means you go
Vigorous
500 feet.
walking requires 130 steps per minute. Typical walking is 100 steps a minute.
Okay, so 50 times 10 is 500 a minute, which is 30,000 an hour. So it actually takes us 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Takes you 20 minutes.
That's the fucking math right there.
Not that bad.
All right. Well, I don't feel thirsty and I don't feel hungry. Do I feel tired?
Oh wait, no. You said it was 3,000 steps?
Yeah, 3,000.
Oh, that's 6 minutes.
That doesn't seem right though.
No,
No,
that's
because it's
not
100.
right.
It's 100 steps. It's 100 steps a minute.
It's 60 minutes. It's an hour.
30 minutes. 30 minutes if you're walking.
Okay. Well, then I retract that. This seems like we're going the wrong way thing. It's only been half hour. Like let's keep on rolling.
Oh
If
wait.
you say I don't feel hungry and I don't feel thirsty. Do I feel fatigue? Like tired?
It's been actually 125 minutes. Yeah, because I was looking at walking steps, not climbing steps. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, your calves hurt from walking up these stairs.
Okay. So no hunger, thirst, or hunger, but I do feel fatigue.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I'm not gonna overdo myself. Like I know what that feels like, but I say. Well, at some point we should rest, but I mean, I think I can keep going for a bit, and I just say we keep going until Philo hits the point where she knows she just needs the rest.
How many steps do you think Philo can climb before she needs the rest?
Yeah. How many minutes can you walk?
Wouldn't that be like a roll?
Yeah.
How many?
Well, that's a great
montages-
question. Why don't you
wouldn't
roll
that be
for
like?
it?
Why don't it be like an athletic? That's probably be athletics. Roll.
Yeah, give me an athletics check.
For how many Rocky montages you can do?
Yeah.
As a 16.
It's a 16. And you have a +8, huh? Okay. All right. You You walk another 5,000 steps.
We're almost to the clouds.
Almost to the clouds. You're about 1,000 steps away from the clouds, you estimate. Your calves, though, are on fire. Oof, they hurt. Tell you what, the lake looks real small from up here.
Well, your bird went through and never came out right, so I imagine we're not close to done yet. Maybe we should rest before we keep going. I don't think I can go much further today. Or until I rest, anyway. Then I want to look around, see if there's like a nice flattish spot to rest.
Yeah, you can find a place that's flat enough for you can rest up. That'll fit like a bedroll or two.
Is there any kind of movement below us? Anything that stands out about the mountain as we go up?
Yeah, roll me a perception check, baby. So, the only thing you really notice that stands out, the movement you see like, the sun is kind of shimmering off of the lake. There's really no like breeze, so there's no like the trees aren't swaying really. You do see a kind of clearing in the forest. It looks about 2 lake lengths away from the lake. It's tough to tell distance up here. You're real high up.
Clearing, just like a meadow,
It has hard edges.
like a pasture.
It's like a small meadow.
Can I tell if there's flowers? Like, can I see flowers, like color?
You can just see the hole in the trees. It's like not large enough to see like the ground. You just see that there's like an absence of trees.
I mean, if it was like a field of lavender, you would be able to tell it was
It's not that
purple,
big,
I
though.
believe. Oh, it's small clearing?
Yeah, small clearing. It's not. It's like the only clearing though in the forest, so that's why it like sticks out.
Oh. And cat feel and then points at the clearing.
And this was just by the lake.
It's in the forest.
Two
It's about
lake lengths away.
2 lake lengths away from the lake.
Says, oh, okay, yeah, I see a little patch right there. And then thinks nothing of it.
Is that like, is my familiar can act independently of myself? Can I send him like split from the party to go investigate?
Fuck yeah, you
Come
can.
back later.
Fuck yeah, you can.
All right. He's gonna do that, and he's gonna be like stealthy about it, like act like a normal raven. He's gonna
There's no
blend
fair
in.
noises.
I got a
big-
soundboard for that.
Purple raven.
Yeah. If I could do that all night long.
Oh, and if there's any danger, like if he is about to be killed, he's gonna give out a gargling scream. Hello, Toric.
Cool. So like, if he gets in danger, he's gonna like play track 1.
Yeah, if he hits like 1 HP, he's screaming.
All right.
Like,
Cool.
I'm gonna die because we're gonna lose telepathic link after 100 feet. So.
Yep. He nods at you. He spreads his large purple wings, flies off. You kind of see him like
Cool.
sail off and like down.
Nice.
He's probably going to come back by the time you're done resting because that's like a hell of a flight. You know, you guys have been walking. You've been walking for some
Yeah,
time now.
we're doing a full long rest, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I would assume I was actually assuming you were just going to make him come back like whenever, but that's fine.
Yeah, well, I'll just say it's conveniently right about when your rest is about to end.
Cool. Works for me.
It's a magical world. Why can't timing be magical?
I mean, he tried to fly above the clouds earlier within like 10 minutes, right?
Maybe. You don't know what the time was. I've explicitly said you don't know what the time was.
Oh, sorry, I apologize.
You keep asking these timey questions.
I don't have timey answers, guys.
Time is a flat circle.
Okay.
Anyone watch True Detective season 1?
The what?
Pretty good. Have you ever seen True Detective season 1?
No.
Yes, that shit is so good.
Okay. No one else got like time is a flat? Wondering.
I did
I don't
not.
remember.
Never
Never
mind.
watched
Sorry.
Yep, sorry, bud. So, you guys finish up your rest. Yada comes flying back. And he is going to tell you that there was what looked to be a small abandoned farm in this clearing.
Yeah, are you feeling okay? It sounds like you have a cold.
Ah! It's telepathic, so he doesn't have to speak in like his crawling thing when it's telepathic.
Oh, that's funny.
That's just how his mouth
Okay.
is shaped.
Hey, Philo, remember that pasture I pointed out to you earlier? There's like a farm. There's a farm that seems to be abandoned over there. You think that could be Ludwig's farm from the book? That ferret was probably Jasper. I don't remember the ferret's name.
Yeah, a ferret in the story was the farmer's friend, right? Cecil.
Yeah, that's what I said, right? Cecil. I think Cecil was ahead of us and ran up the stairs. So I'm guessing at the top is where Lord Rathar would be. Not Lord, he's not
yes,
Lord.
no, that
really.
that makes sense.
Thorg, are you conscious, dude? Like, seems like you would be real, like, preoccupied right now.
His leg just hurts. He's in it.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I can take a little pain.
he did
Okay,
pass
we
his
can
last
just rest.
Constitution check, so
There.
all right.
Yeah, so...
Are you venturing forth or
keep
discussing
up the
anymore?
Good work, Philo. What was that, Craig? I'm sorry.
Are you discussing anything else, or are you venturing forth?
So in the book, Rathar sealed
Nope. In the
the
book,
power
Rathar just
within.
went- Nope. Rathar just went to Glass Lake. Or Ludwig overheard a conversation of Rathar and Cecil talking about Glass Lake.
But their plan that he overheard them talking about was to plant the seed within himself,
Yes, that is true.
correct?
Yes, and that planting the seed within himself is what caused this state that we need to free him from.
Oh, he planted the seed to stop the corruption.
Right, but the seed is the chain of power, and we need the chain of power.
I would imagine Cecil's not going to like the idea of us trying to take it.
I'm sure that we can come to some sort of diplomatic arrangement, or we just do it behind his back or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Because when do we plan things out?
I guess so. We'll keep moving tomorrow. And we're definitely gonna like keep watch and stuff, obviously. Oh wait, we already rested and the bird came back, right? We
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah.
You ready?
So it's morning.
Okay.
Does anyone have anything else?
You said that word. It
let's
is
get it.
the same time it has been in the sky. It is not morning. It is probably about
Yeah, in like what is it in like Antarctica or whatever? when
11,
the sun never
I'd say.
comes up when they wake up, they still call that morning.
You're right, but the sun moves in Antarctica.
They don't see it the whole time. It doesn't. To
It
them,
does.
it's dark.
It
There's a
rotates.
time when
It
it's
does
dark
rotate
for-
around the sky,
there's a
though.
time when it's dark forever
Okay.
for like 3-month period or whatever it's dark. It's still morning when they wake up.
It-
It might
Right.
really be say there is real time. It might be midnight, but we woke up, so it's morning to us.
So
Can I roll
what?
them good hit die?
If
You're
you
back to
define
full, my
morning
friend.
immediately after a long rest,
Yeah.
then we can keep saying morning.
Okay.
I'm just saying it as like a word of speech. Like I'm not gonna say it's wake up time. Like,
Right,
you know
but
what I
you're.
mean? I'm still gonna call it morning. I wouldn't say good wake up time, guys. It's still good morning.
All right. Well, okay. Just letting you know that the sun
I know, I
is
get- I get-
actually not moving in the sky. It is not like Antarctica where the light levels change.
Okay. Craig,
I
I have
fully
something I want to try.
Yes.
I want Yada to fly at the sun just to see if it's like really far away or maybe it's really close and it's smaller, like a fake sun.
He looks at you and he says telepathically, "You have heard the story, right, about the wings and flying too close?"
Yeah, but you're like a spirit. So like your wings are real.
What do you think the sun is? The sun, big spirit.
All right. Well, if you don't want to fly at the sun,
I mean,
you don't really have to.
I mean, I
It's
can,
the
I can, I
diplomatic
fine, whatever, I can. He goes up and he flies.
You can't. You can't do it. It's okay, man. Like, I don't want you to push yourself. You've done a lot.
As he's flying,
Couldn't
and you're like
think of it.
saying this to him, he like flips over and flips you the bird, and then flips back over and flies, continuing at the sun. Here's a question: are you watching him fly at the sun?
I'm telepathically on through his eye.
Yeah, so you are looking. You are looking in the sun.
It's
Okay,
really
cool.
bright.
It's real bright. Are you gonna wait for him to come back? Or are you just gonna go into the continue on?
Like, if it's not, I mean, how far is he gonna fly if it's real? Like, does it look real?
The sun does look real. It is just not moving.
Okay, then yeah, that bit's over. We're done with that.
Okay, he's flying. He flies back. His eyes are just fucking burnt, smoking, shriveling out of his skull.
I pet him. Good for
He
you.
makes that fucking screeching noise at you. All right, so you guys are continuing on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so you continue on up the staircase. You get to. There's not like a hard line as you notice when you're getting closer to the clouds, it just kind of is starting to get like foggier and foggier about you until the visibility is so shit you can barely, see about maybe 10 steps up in front of you. And you continue. You've been going up for about, I don't know, you took another 3,000 steps from when you started. So you're at, what, 1,200, 1,100 total up?
Yeah. 1,200.
Yeah,
12,000.
You really can't. Yeah, 12,000. You really can't see shit still. It's just real thick. Are you doing anything besides just continuing to walk?
If Yada flies up, is he still no end in sight?
Yeah, the only reason he can kind of like fly back to you is because he like can tell a link to you. But like it's just he's reporting that it's fucking he has to fly super close to the mountain in order to like still see it, and then that just makes him kind of skeeved out because what if there's like an overhang above him? You fly smash into it. So he's like not really going too far away from you.
I get that.
Either of you have any thoughts on what we're really gonna find up here?
I don't know, like maybe a palace or something is my guess.
Palace? What gives you that idea?
I don't know what would you think at the top of a
Oh, well,
giant
yeah,
staircase to the mountain, like a temple or something?
that
I
makes
can't
sense.
disagree with him.
There's
Yeah,
a big
what else would-
staircase. I
It
guess
better
we-
be something important up here.
Hopefully, it's not nothing.
Oh man, wouldn't that be a
Might have been a
fucking
lot.
stinker?
That would have been a long walk for nothing. And I guess I'm just like looking around as I go up, but I mean, you can only see like what 10 feet around myself or something.
10 steps away,
Yeah.
roughly.
So not much to look out for, you know.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna say that Yada is gonna just walk up the stairs to give us extra vision in case there's like a missing stair, so we don't miss it or something. Since he can't fly anywhere.
Philo, have you been skipping stairs?
Skipping stairs?
Yeah. Have you skipped any steps?
No, I don't think I would be doing that.
Oh, no. Okay.
Just ones with traps on them.
All right, just skipping those ones? Just the trapped ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, just the shaft ones.
Because it turns out if you touch too
Especially
many...
through the fog, I don't think there'd be any way I'd be skipping steps
If
because
you
I'd be
touch
more
too
cautious.
many of the stairs, they're all just going to like turn flat and you have to slide all the way down and start over.
I mean, it sounds pretty fun. Like a big slide,
You
like
go real fast at the bottom, it just shoots you across Glass Lake. So, after what seems like ages, or doesn't seem like ages, I don't know, it's kind of tough to tell. It seems like ages of climbing through the clouds. You see some color besides just the gray-brown of the mountain. You actually the stairs start to level off, and you see a wall of gold just up ahead. And you kind of hasten your way up the final stretch of stairs, and a large open doorway comes into view. We're all the way at the bottom in the
Open
center.
Open doorway.
Oh,
Yep. Large open doorway.
it's Heaven's Gate.
Why
Yeah,
don't
that's
I
why.
get some characters on out for you?
Yeah, Yada's gonna preemptively fly through that for us.
This was like the run across Shenron or whatever, right? So now I.
Yep. How do I get your characters out? There we go.
Right back.
Is this a door?
It's just
There's
an
nothing
open
around
doorway,
it.
man.
Can we see through it?
Yeah, well,
Can we see inside of it?
yeah, Daddy, chill. I'm getting there. You're climbing up the steps. You're still in what's-his-face's back.
Yeah, I got Raven ahead of me. I telepathically see through his eyes. So I can look forward and back at the same time.
It's actually, you could take an action to see through him completely. Listen, I know how very intimately how Find Familiar works. You don't just have familiar eyes all the time.
Yeah, but I'd never turn them off, I don't think. I
Then
ever
you
said
don't
that.
see out of your eyes.
There.
Let me zoom in.
Oh, it's okay. It's true.
It's one of my favorite spells. Okay, do you all have control of your tokens in the bottom?
I do not have control of mine.
All right.
A new Warlock E token instead of a Bardi token
If
for
you,
next session.
yeah. Well, find one for me, and then I will do it.
Cool,
Yeah.
cool.
Torek. How about now, Torek? You can move you.
Now we all have weird like
Indeed.
attributes of other characters. I have bare feet. You have a peg leg. You have a weird looking eye.
Yep. You guys are the crusty crew. So,
What are the new pit adventures?
yeah, there's a large doorway in front of you. You can kind of see inside if you'd like me to illuminate that for you. There you go. Let me do a polygon reveal.
This looks like stairs, like an entrance to like a final boss.
Does it?
And
Thank
I
you.
don't know if I like that.
Thank you. Get it? You're really high up because of the clouds.
I get it.
Cool.
But what time is it?
There are two lit braziers, one on either side of the doorway. The squares, by the way, this is actually zoomed in, so each square is 2.5 feet. So we can actually make y'all
Okay.
big boys.
Big beefy boy.
The staircase was only 5 feet wide.
At the end, it got skinnier and skinnier as it went up,
Oh.
and
Oh, dang.
the stairs also got steeper and steeper.
So how's Philo feeling as we climb these stairs? Finish the climb.
Calves are probably a little on fire.
Hey, are you just asking me like how Tequila's feeling? I mean, I think she's exactly. Her calves are a little sore here. She's a little. I mean, she's definitely confused with what's going on, but at this point, she's kind of just going with the flow after everything that just happened. I mean, you're shooting laser beams out of your eye. She's fine with climbing a mountain. I mean, climbing a mountain's probably not one of the strangest things recently. So besides being a little sore, I think she's fine.
Cool, ready? Got the axe ready?
Are you guys in? Are you guys still like on me?
Yeah, Philo, I think might be ready to try out this leg here. I undo myself and I hop down onto my good leg. I gingerly touch my peg leg down to the ground. Craig, am I able to walk?
Oh yeah, but it hurts a little bit.
Okay. Good deal.
You're mobile
Sure
again,
you're
baby.
good. That still looks. This still doesn't look great.
Yeah, nah.
To get color picked up.
You probably
Definitely
winces
gonna
on
take
every
some getting
step.
used to. Definitely
Yeah,
gonna take some getting used to.
Is he a little wobbly, or are you a little wobbly?
Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
Ginger on it. Well, what do you say? We're all the way at the top of these stairs. Might as well go in, yeah?
Roll me a perception check. The first person that's going in.
I'll tell you what. I'm not just going back down.
Boom. Look at all these bad rolls tonight.
Cool.
Can I get a Yada token?
Oh yes, you can. Let me.
Yada. God damn it.
Damn it!
It's a good perception.
Yep.
Are we all rolling perception?
Yeah.
I thought you just said the first person.
Yeah. Fuck it.
Yeah, that's what I thought you said.
We should all roll it. That's better.
Well, you know, my perception rolls are on today. It's a beautiful sight up here too. You know, distracted.
You guys are great.
Now, can we see the sun over the clouds? Like, did the sun go away while we were in the clouds, or how did that work? Was it so bright? Was it dark?
Yeah, it was still bright in the clouds. Hold on, I'm getting your Yada token for you right now.
We are a perceptive bunch.
Wait, so I missed
And
that. If you
eventually-
described it, are we still kind of in the clouds right now, or
Yes, it's still kind of cloudy.
it is okay?
Okay, so
That's Jiper.
I'm gonna make him a little bird. There you go. There's your Yada token. Can I have advanced? I think I can make you have control of it somehow. There you go. You should be able to move them around.
Greg, while we're up here and creating tokens, I'd like to create a little spider guy.
Yeah. Okay. You want me to make you a spider token?
Yeah, Force Ballista, and his name's gonna be.
Yo, dude, I like the fire guy. He was pretty cool.
Yeah, he was pretty dope, but I lit a lot of shit on fire. And
Yeah,
You burnt the whole building down. Yeah.
we're gonna shake it up a little bit. We're gonna do a Force one. And his name's gonna be Fusfreda.
There you go.
It's like a little battle mech.
Oh, that's awesome.
You should be able to control him, Zeke.
Oh yeah, I got him.
Cool. All right. So, what's the plan?
Let's march up in this bitch.
Yeah, I guess we start. I mean,
Whoa.
definitely. I'm not. We're not like sprinting forward or anything, right? Just casual. Just
You casually,
with slowly.
Cashmere playing in the background. You're just walking on it.
Slowly walking in.
I'm gonna barge in on this new peg leg.
The Raven is ahead of us, so the Raven's barging, but
Okay. As you guys are going
We're
in,
gonna play the rest of the campaign having Craig explain to us what's in every room before we walk in.
With the Raven.
no, it's fine by me. If Raven doesn't get caught, so
Shit.
yeah, you gotta listen. The first time I fucking take him away from you, oof, you're gonna be so sad.
Scared.
So,
Be scared. Be very
taken
scared.
away. He's invincible.
so y'all are so perceptive. I wish I could give you something, but I can't. That's fine. That's the way the rolls go sometimes, you know? Hold on, I'm just lighting the room for you. Because it is well lit in this room.
Oh boy.
And welcome
Oh boy. Jesus fuck.
to the shrine. So you see a few things when you walk into this large cavernous room. The very first thing you guys kind of notice is in front of you here in the center of the room is looks like a lever on a sort of raised dais. You see, there's actually, you see grates going across both of these doors. Like like metal bars going across both of these doors at the end of the of this. One of the looks like there's stairs going down. One looks like there's stairs going up. You see two large grates on either corner of the room on the floor. There are 6 statues lining the middle of this room, with 6 lit braziers. And then there are some assorted kind of just like jugs and junk kind of littering along the edges of this room.
We're about to get into some shit. Is this a good time for a little break? Like a little pee break?
Yeah,
A little pop smoke?
sure.
Yeah, I don't know how long you guys want to play. I'm down to go. Tell whenever.
Yeah, that's why I want to
Yeah.
recharge for the second push.
Sounds good to me. Do you want to do a little like a 5-minute break ski real quick?
Yeah, I'm good for it.
Cool.
I'm
Yep.
chilling.
All right, I'm gonna go out on a limb really quick, guys. When we go in this room, I bet there's a trap in this room.
Oh, for sure.
Maybe not.
I bet the trap is that you think there's a trap, so you're real cautious, but there's really no trap.
Ooh, got him.
Maybe we just go pull that big lever and everything works out perfectly.
Oh, I'm definitely pulling that lever. Zero hesitation. And then I'm going to go run over to those little grate things in the corners, and I'm going to jump on them.
Your
Just fucking-
your peg leg will just fall in.
Yeah, you get stuck and he just like twists down and his leg is just an excruciating pain. He's stuck in
Right
the
through
peg
that
leg
shit.
at a weird angle. All right, I'll be right back.
Right through that shit.
Yep. See. Are you still there, Zeke?
No.
No. Have you watched the latest episode of
Falcon Winter Soldier?
Yeah.
Dude, the fucking parallelism, it was just, you could, it was so thick, dude. That was insane. That ending was nuts, man.
It was nuts. Oh,
It's
like,
all those
brutal.
people would just be like, "Oh, he's not that bad, he's cool, he's just different, I was like, "No, dude, fuck this dude."
Oh, yeah, I mean, you could tell. I don't know how people were thinking that at all.
Such a
Like,
piece of shit.
you could just tell he was gonna turn into a bad guy.
Oh yeah. I didn't think Lamar was gonna fucking die that fast. Battlestar.
Oh, I know. Just out.
Fuck, dude. I'm also really excited for Loki. That's gonna be dope.
Loki, yeah, absolutely. That'll
I'm
be
a
good.
huge Doctor Who fan, so I love the timey-wimey shit.
Mm. Oh, yeah.
I just think it's so cool. Plus Owen Wilson.
I've never watched any Doctor
Wow.
Who.
Bro, I'm in my third watch through it. Emily
Okay.
is in her second watch through it. I made her watch it, and she fell in love with it, and we're watching it again.
Nice.
Just finished season 4 last night.
I've heard great things from everybody. I've just never tried it.
Oh, so good. I think after this,
Sometimes,
It's a
sometimes
good
Buffy.
spin-off.
Sorry, God.
say again, Gert.
I was gonna say I prefer the spin-off Doctor What.
Oh, what were you saying?
Oh, fuck, I forgot. Oh,
Bucky?
so sometimes Bucky is the. It's like sometimes he gets his ass kicked where I'm like, he shouldn't.
Yeah, right. You're like, dude. Are
It's
you
like
a
it's like a
fucking
it's like a
world-class assassin?
like even some of like the new super soldiers. It's like you're still shouldn't get. It's like he should outclass them like every step
Right.
of the way, right?
Yeah, for sure.
But Marvel does that with a lot of characters. I mean, like the shows and movies nerf like a lot of characters and stuff, but.
Yeah.
But it's just funny though. Something like I feel like every one of these new super soldiers, like in a 1v1 fight versus Bucky, should just straight get their
Just
asses
whooping
kicked.
his ass. Yeah.
He's got a more powerful arm and hundreds years of combat.
And yeah, like Wakandan training and like
Uh-huh.
fucking. Yeah, that shit's so funny.
But the show's really good. Like it makes a lot of sense as far as like kind of like this character, like the John, the new
Yeah,
Captain
John
America.
Walker.
Yeah, John Walker, because it's like it makes sense, especially because now that he's taken the serum, it's gonna get worse. Because it's like, yes, he had all those hero badges and stuff like medals of honor and all that. But I mean, I've never been in the military and stuff like that, but I've known a lot of people too, and things in like the Afghan war, all that. That's a lot different than
Oh yeah,
other wars and stuff. They had to do there was just
it's just awful
crazy.
shit.
So awful shit they've had to do. So and the serum enhances every part of you, right? So it's like
Right. So like it's just gonna enhance the dark part of him. I thought that was some really cool foreshadowing the way they wrote that, where it was just like, oh yeah, I mean it just enhances what you already are. Lamar thought he was like good, but obviously like didn't know him that well, right?
yeah.
Hello.
Yo.
I don't know.
Yeah.
All right.
So I disconnected during the description of the room. The only thing I got a question about is this big yellow thing in the middle. Is that like a string, like a pendulum?
So this thing right here,
Yeah.
that is a large lever on a raised dais.
And
A
when we
dais is
pulled
already
that,
raised, so is it extra raised?
It's like describing something as like a golden galleon. Yeah, it's kind of redundant. I know.
right?
Yeah.
Like ATM machine?
Yeah, exactly. It's an ATM machine.
And I'm pretty sure when we
Okay.
pull that lever, the chain of power comes out, the gem of wisdom disappears and comes to us, and the brooch of bravery all just
You actually
appears.
just get-
That's
It's-
it. That's just the whole.
It's the lever
Brooch of
just to get the golden
tightens
power.
Around, the Brooch of Bravery tightens
It's the
around.
golden
believing
power
that
lever.
killing him.
Yeah. So you guys are in the room. You walk up and just fucking yank the lever. Is that
Well,
what you?
Wait, I want to.
No, I would like to investigate. Hold on.
Yeah.
Roni is bullshit
wait.
aside.
Yeah.
let's all calm down.
Yeah,
first.
okay. All right.
Everybody slow down. Yeah, I walk right up and I fucking yank. No. I would like to inspect some of these statues.
Sure.
These
Which
objects in between- are there braziers in between the statues?
there are lit braziers in between
Braziers?
each statue. Yes.
What size are they? The braziers?
I would say they are about B.
B size braziers. Those are pretty big.
Yeah. 36B.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Rough. I know. Girthy.
I like it.
Back problems.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to go inspect just the first one to the left.
The brazier or the statue?
Sorry, the statue.
Okay. It's an anthropomorphic weasel.
Say again?
Anthropomorphic mean again?
I was thinking the same.
Okay, so like my best example for this is, do you know of Hello Kitty?
Yes.
So Hello Kitty is not a cat. Hello Kitty is an anthropomorphized cat.
Gotcha.
Okay, so like another example would be like Brian from Family Guy.
Yeah, he's not a dog. He's like a
Yeah.
he's like a
Okay,
dog
all right.
person. Like you know what? Even more
Okay,
is
so
like
now,
BoJack
alright,
Horseman.
Now I'm picturing all these
All right.
woodland critters as Hello Kitty
Yeah, there you
art
go.
style. Just so you know.
That's fine. That's what I wanted you to think. It's very cool, very
Yeah.
whimsical. So yeah, the first
cute.
two are actually weasels.
This is like a
Anthropomorphic.
furry. This is like a
Okay.
furry's wet dream.
Yes.
Oh no.
Can I want to look around for any sign of Cecil, the weasel we saw on the stairs.
All right. Cecil's a ferret, not a weasel. Why
Ferret.
don't you go ahead and
Same
roll an investigation check?
Dirty 20.
So you look around. None of the statues are of ferrets. You like looking behind stuff.
Okay, well, I saw him as a moving thing. I don't think he turned into a statue. I think that he ran through this room.
Yep.
I'm looking for signs that he did that. Like, did he?
Yep.
I don't know, scuff marks or.
Okay. So you're like over. Let's say you're like over here, like looking at like the upstairs or the downstairs, like the grates. You do notice there is this weird sort of like two prongs on the wall right here. And as you go and like look up to them and check them out, they're like a little warm. They had like some sort of soot on them, like a very light soot, and they were a little warm.
Are they? You said they're just spikes sticking out of the wall.
Two little
Horns?
like prongs.
Prong. Like hooks, like keychain hooks. Like you would put keychain. Like
They're not hooks.
two
They're like
prongs?
just two straight prongs, one on top of each other. About, I don't know, 2 inches apart from each other, an inch apart, an inch and a half, two, somewhere in there.
I gesture over to Torek. Hey, hey, Torek, come check out these prongs.
Cool. Yeah, I would like to investigate them.
Yep, roll investigation check.
And he's all the way up here.
Yeah, it's right. They're right on the wall, right up above him.
Boom! Buck 25.
So You check it out. You do notice there is a very, very fine, light colored soot on the prongs, and you kind of smell them. Um, and it is kind of a little bit of a familiar smell to you. Um,
Would you say it's like a burnt smell?
it is not. It's burnt, but not from fire. Um, it's like
Interesting.
it's yeah. That's it. They're definitely burnt, but not from a fire. Not like some divine fire bullshit either. They were not burnt from fire. Maybe it was some other sort of elemental thing that burnt this.
Hmm.
Like electricity.
It could be like electricity.
Yeah, definitely burns here somewhere. Not sure what kind. Maybe electrical. Yes, Merrick, that could be it.
But what do you think was burned? I guess was my question. I couldn't figure that out.
Maybe just coals from one of these braziers, or maybe some sort of.
Now come on, you're a thinking man. There's two prongs, one on top of the other, about 2 inches apart. It's not a brazier full of hot coals. There was something.
Think we need like a key, as you're saying.
There's something about this stands out in the room. Why is there this here? Do they move if you push or pull on them?
They do not move. They're like firmly in the wall.
So, can I go check out these grates to the left and the right?
Sure can.
All right. What do we got over here?
So they look like they are very kind of thin steel grates, like built into the floor. It's very, very thin. Like there's not a very big gap. But it looks like they roll an investigation check.
Oh my gosh. There we go.
Okay. It's for water. Water looks like this would be a grate that would float this through this. You've
From
seen
like
them
down
before.
into this? Like
Yeah.
if water was in this room, it would drain through here.
That could be something, yes.
Gotcha.
But this is
Um,
it's for water.
Sort of interesting over here. I don't know how you'd get water up this high, but looks like they've been draining something through here.
What if they're for pumping water in the room?
That would be possible. I'm telling you, this
They
this
they just
this
look like
room
they're
doesn't
full
make
of water.
sense.
I don't see any water draining out of here. Did you guys find anything in the pots? Besides, he's just going through each pot.
You're just going through the pots and stuff, checking them out. Yada is, you said?
Yeah, just get him out of the way so we don't have to worry about him.
Yeah,
All the
there's
good stuff.
he's found a lot of good shit in there. There's like a whole bunch of like dried nuts, seeds, like there's dried berries.
He's loving it.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, so good for him.
There's that sort of stuff in here. Looks like foraged.
I'm happy because he's happy.
Yeah.
We're telepathically linked. I'm actually happy. I feel his happiness very intently.
Oh, is it just the pots on that side? What about the pots on this side? Is it all still just
Yeah,
dried
they're all-
fruits and stuff?
Yeah, it's all like dried fruits and shit like that in there generally.
Gotcha. So
you
what
you
are
figure
the
maybe there was some water in some of these at one point, but they like dried up. Maybe there was like one of them was filled with wine and that dried up forever ago.
Can I investigate these braziers? Like, what is keeping them lit?
Sure can. Roll me investigation.
I think
Looks like magic.
Magic. Okay.
What were you
Figured. I just
investigating?
thought one of the pots was gonna be like oil.
He was looking in the braziers to see what was keeping him lit. I mean, you've seen like
Where-
these kind of shrines before, where like the not like something like this specifically, but you've seen in like religious places they have like magically lit braziers. They're not like it's not like a
Okay,
crazy
so I know
magic.
it's not like it's not like a concentration.
No, it's not like it ain't special. I'll put it that way.
Okay.
It's special how like lifelike they are. Maybe. I'm sorry, Garrett. I keep fucking cutting you off. Go ahead. Oh, you're cutting out real bad.
What are the other statues? There's a weasel,
There's two
and
weasels.
there.
We have two weasels, two badgers, and two chipmunks. The chipmunk ones have really big bushy tails. They're really cute.
Their cheeks puffy.
They are a little puffed up cheeks, but they, like I said, they're kind of like anthropomorphized. They're all wearing like these nice suits of armor.
Is there anything in the mouths of the chipmunks?
I mean, it's like you asked me, are there nuts in the cheeks of the chipmunks?
That's what I was going for. Yes.
No, there are not.
Can I grab one of the statues and try to move it?
Sure can.
I want to try to do that.
It
Try to
doesn't.
just
It
turn it.
does not move. It does not like turn. Doesn't like slide. They look like they're pretty firmly locked into place.
Gotcha.
Can I send Yada upstairs?
He cannot fit through the grate.
Isn't there a staircase here?
Yeah, there's grates in front of them.
Oh.
Can't you
Can I,
desummon and
can
summon
I
him back?
dismiss him and resummon him over there?
I mean, can you?
I can cause it to reappear in an unoccupied space within 30 feet of me. So I want to cast him on the. I want to dismiss him in the pocket dimension
Sure.
and send him on the other side.
Yeah, you send him up or down.
Dang.
Down.
All right, yeah. He flies down.
Okay, I use my action to look through his eyes.
All right, you see a hallway. Two door with a door on either end.
So the grate goes down into the middle of this hallway.
The what?
The grate drops into the middle of the hallway, and like one way there's a door, the other way there's also a door.
No, I mean, there's like a staircase here. There's just metal grating over the door,
Oh,
like preventing you from going there. So you go down the stairs, and then you pop out the stairs in the bottom, and then you're at a hallway, the door at either end of the hallway.
okay. How long's the hallway?
Let me tell you how long it is when I get my measuring tool out. What the fuck? I hate this. I hate Roll20 sometimes because
It's a
it
million feet.
I fucking resize the size of my fucking map. Okay. Alright, there we go.
It's a bajillion feet.
So we get out my trusty dusty ruler. Bird brain estimates it's about 100 feet.
Bird brain. Which ones?
Okay.
Is there a down and an up on each set of stairs?
Down is right, up is left.
That was right. That was up. And he went down.
You went down.
See.
Can he come back and do up?
Sure can.
He can't go further than 100 feet anyway, so like that's kind of the limit of me seeing things.
So there's a room with a whole bunch of shit in it. And there's some sort of figure walking around in there.
Is it Cecil?
It is not. Looks like a robot. All right, what are the rest of you guys doing while he's jerking off with his bird?
Yo, this is good information. This is
I know.
Good.
I would
what are
like
you talking
to-
about jerking off?
I would like to go
Hey,
over.
Torque, are you looking at this? Torque, did you see this lever right here?
Yeah, I want to check out this fucking lever, to Philo's point, and I would like to see if it's like trapped at all. I want to understand what it does.
Roll an investigation check.
All right.
So this right here is your standard lever. You're going to move it, and it is going to trigger something.
No idea what it does though.
You do not know.
Okay. Then I'm gonna step off the platform that it's
Okay.
on,
All right.
and my little spider guy.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to use his forced damage to pull that lever.
There's like a grip thing on the top.
Oh fuck! I can't just do it. All right, then I get right up on top of that
Philo's
shit.
Okay, never mind.
What? Philo's going to do
Philo,
it?
what?
Philo's gonna grab the handle on the lever and just look at Torque.
Torg looks at her, nods, and says, "I go where you go, kiddo."
Oh, you're
She
going to
just
pull the lever?
she just pulls the lever.
Oh. So as you pull the lever, you hear a loud click and like a thunk. And three things are going to happen. One,
3 things.
a huge golden door is going to slam in the entranceway down, preventing you guys from exiting. It's all
Gold's not.
darkness.
Gold's not that strong.
And simultaneously, the two doorways, the grates are going to shink, both open on up.
So is that all 3 things?
Yep,
Oh Jesus Christ!
that's it.
Wait, you said 2 things, didn't you?
He said 3 things: the gold door, and then the 2 doors to the top of the right.
Yep.
Literally all I had to do
Oh,
was pull
those
the
were
fucking
2.
lever. Yeah. So.
Oh, for some reason I thought you were talking about these grates.
Nah.
I was like, oh god, the room's gonna flood.
And spiders come out of the grates.
Oh my gosh, it'd be the worst. Cool. Well, Merrick, you've been eyeballing these doors pretty hard. Which direction you think we should be headed in, fella?
A tour.
What was that?
Say again. Either I'm deaf or I can't hear you for jack shit.
Now, Torque, we've been traveling together for a good amount of time now, and I'm gonna shoot straight with you here. If we go upstairs, there's a freaking sweet robot, and I know that you want to fucking see how that thing works.
You bet your sweet ass I do. I vote we go upstairs.
Wait, how big was this? What do you mean robot? What?
Always looking for
Robot.
new tech.
I don't know.
I bet you-
I've never seen a robot before. I really don't know how to describe it to you.
Was it big?
It was
Bigger than the Raven.
yes.
All right, if we're going up, let's go.
Are you guys going up?
Yeah. what?
Yes.
Yeah, let's fucking go up, man.
Okay.
We've been going up for a long time. We might as well not stop.
Sorry, I have to reveal a little more area for you. Can you all see this? Is everybody looking and seeing what I see?
Yeah. See clearly now, the fog is cleared.
All right, let me
Fucking T7. What are they? T2000?
drag your
T7000?
bullshit. Yeah, that's what it is. It's fucking Arnold. It's coming to kill you. Let me put
Oh!
yeah, you got it. All right. Put you all on here. Okay, you grabbed yourself. I suppose you two chuckle fucks probably can't move each other yet.
Abraca, fuck you!
Yeah, that's it. This one's Toric. All right, boom. This one's Merrick.
Jesus, this place is fucking huge.
Remember though, it's double. All these squares are 2.5, not 5.
Oh, that's fair.
So, who's this one for? This is. Okay, let me. So now that y'all can move everything.
So is that 60 feet measurement on roll 20 accurate?
Hold on, let me tell you in 1 second if it's accurate.
Is this working right?
Here, try again.
32.5 feet.
There you go.
Oh, I didn't mean that.
See, because then these guys could be small.
Oh, he's up.
There we go. All right, so as you come up onto floor 2 here,
You know, I don't think Philo's ever met a bad robot in her life.
never. So, you guys see a few things. You see some metal grating on the floor, similar to the ones you saw downstairs. You see these sort of water wheel contraptions with what looks like to be some control panels in front of them. Seems to be this silver kind of grating etching on the floor, leading to another panel on the wall that has actually 3 sets of those prongs on it. You see a door here, and then you see a robot walking around. Just kind of like back, just like walks, hits this wall, turns around, walks back. Hits this other wall, turns around, does the same thing.
So upstairs, through this other door, or you wanna try to take that thing apart, Toric?
Oh my god. Obviously out of character. That thing upstairs with the 2 prongs. What's that? I can't think of that electrical component right now that you always have to collect in a video game
A
to complete a
filament?
circuit.
Like a wire or a filament?
No, not a wire. I'll think of it. Don't worry about it. It's what we need to get and to complete the circuit at the end. 100%. Easy. Figured it out.
GG, folks.
GG.
Tag him and bag him. I figured out your stupid puzzle, Craig.
Craig's like, those are fucking coat hangers, idiot.
Well, listen, the butt
You have an
plugs.
artificer who probably has one of that shits in his fucking bag.
Yep. So, what are y'all doing?
I want to engage that robot.
Whoa, like how? Physically, emotionally,
Um,
sexually?
fuck.
Like, are you getting down on one knee?
Can I get close to? Can I get close to those water wheels? I would like to try to get close to those water wheels and inspect them to understand how they work without that guy noticing by sweeping to the west.
So like you guys like kind of just barreled up in here,
Oh,
right? Or no?
did he see me?
I mean,
Yeah, I guess I did not say I walked in here sneakily.
yeah, y'all never made any. I mean, Garrett sent his bird up here before, and like it's in a big empty room with nothing else moving in it.
I did get Torque hyped up, so I'm assuming he was excited.
Yeah, the robot is just like walking, like like hits a wall, turns around, like it turns around, like sweeping the room, and walks back. Like you've been in its line of sight, like all of you, and it just keep doing what it's doing. There is also like
Interesting.
something unexplored around both of these corners.
I'm gonna send
Okay.
the bird this way.
Cool. Let me reveal those areas for you. Sha na 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 na. Just kind of like this little old hallway cubby kind of thing.
Nothing in here.
I mean, there's not like an object or anything.
Is there any markings on the wall? Is the ceiling the same height? How high is the ceiling in this room?
So you actually, when you look up here, you can see there is some sort of grating in the ceiling above this area. There are all sorts of writings and carvings and shit on the wall. The walls are actually kind of beautifully like engraved.
What's it smell like in here?
Stale,
Like dusty or is it
stale,
like stale?
I'd say. Yeah, real stale. Kind of dusty is probably a good. You know, it's like not mildewy though. It's just kind of stale and dusty. The robot's making a small. It's like really the only noise.
Yeah, then I definitely want to check out these water wheels. You said there's a control panel over here?
You see like on the inside here, like that's kind of
Okay.
like where the control panel is.
Yeah, I hobble over to that. I want to check that shit out.
Let me reveal this area for you, quick, Garrett. It's the
Same
same
thing,
same
nothing.
deal.
Cool.
Roll an
Is this
investigation
what-
check. What's Garrett?
What's the different coloring? Is this like a trench? Is this lower in altitude?
So it is slightly lower, probably maybe like I don't know, a couple inches deeper. But you notice, like if Yada like sits on it or whatnot, he notices it's like kind of like a caked in dirt. It almost feels like dried and cracked. So with your 8,
It's a critical miss, by the way.
critical miss only affect on attack rolls. You,
Gotcha.
Even you have a +7 to investigation. Even the shittiest investigation roll for you is better than most.
Fair.
So what you really glean, like you can really glean at it is there's knobs, and there are. Hold on. Sorry, I'm kind of stunted tonight because my website still isn't up, and I've been like trying to put a lot of information into that new one, and I'm kind of fucked. I knew that I should just write everything in the book, but so there is also 2 sets of prongs, or sorry, one set of prongs on this as well.
It looks like whatever activates these water wheels are also activated for that lever or the switch downstairs. There's got to be some common sort of key or a component that engages or initializes all this, like like a fuse, exactly.
Well, it seems like this place is failing. Downstairs, it seems like that it was recently burnt, and if someone had used it, I think that's.
I
Sorry,
didn't hear
Gary, you're
anything
breaking up a
here.
little bit. No.
Nothing.
Okay.
Now we can.
Okay, so what I said was basically that the fuse downstairs looked like it was recently burnt, and that I think the ferret is up to something around here because, like, the place generally looks abandoned.
Yeah, sort of. Definitely sort of odd to have somebody be up here so recently when everything looks like it hasn't been touched in quite some time. I walk over to this other one, keeping an eye on the robot as I do, and seeing if he reacts to doing any of the things that, like, we're fucking with things in the room. And I investigate the control panel on these water wheels. Are they the same as the other ones? Equally bad.
You're muted if you're talking, Craig.
I am. God damn it. Fuck. Fucking me. So there you go. From the 11, you actually look at this one a little more, and you realize that, at least you're pretty sure that the knobs on this interface do nothing. That this is in fact a not like an input box, but an output box.
Interesting.
Philo, this whole time, by the way, is casually getting closer and closer to this robot.
That's what I was asking. Yeah. So you're just getting closer, like edging closer to it. You have your weapon out.
Yeah,
or-
like she's like, yeah, she definitely has her weapon out, and she's like kind of just like slowly walking back, kind of like, you know, like a movie or something, kind of like sway back and forth, kind of getting an angle at this guy, just kind of
Uh-huh.
checking him out, and then till she gets close enough and just says, "Hello."
It completely ignores you.
It's still just walking back and forth, bouncing off the walls.
Yeah, it hits the wall with like its foot, and then it like stops, turns around, walks back the other way.
Okay, so I
Raven
just
lands on the robot.
I just said, guys, I don't think we have to worry about this robot.
Yeah, you ought to land on it, no problem.
But what do
Does it
you?
look like the robot has a switch or anything? Any
Roll
buttons, any
roll an investigation check.
See if it opens up to where I could use it as a suit of armor as well.
Yeah, the Iron Man suit.
You don't see any like on-off switches. The only thing you really kind of see is it looks like there's like a glowing sort of cylinder like sticking out of like the back of it that has like a rune on the side of it.
Yada grabs it. Can you pull it out or push it in or anything?
Yada could feel that it kind of moves, but Yada doesn't have thumbs. So it's kind of tough
Can't
to
grab
grab
with-
and twist stuff.
Oh, it's a twist. It's a child safety lock.
Yeah, it's twist knob, yeah. It's twisty. It's tough to do that with a
It's-
beak.
It's Yada proof.
Philo, there's a twisty thing on the robot. Yada can't grab it. Can you twist it off for me?
Yeah, I should be able to. And so I'm just Felix gonna go up to the robot and try to do it.
Just walk up and just like twist this fucking cylinder off.
Yeah.
Yeah, you twist it and you pull off, and the robot goes. And it powers down, and you notice there was like two little prongs on the back of the robot where you twisted and pulled this thing off of.
Philo, put that prongy thing in over here.
Does the robot look sad now that it's dead?
It's not necessarily that it's sad. It's just that it lacks any form of emotion whatsoever.
So, see, what's
So it's the cubicle worker.
Exactly.
In the office.
It's the office worker.
before we go ahead and put the fuse in here? I bet you that we need to get these wheels a spinning with some water, and that output. Well,
Wait.
me
What if
think
we
here.
put it in the prong
Craig.
downstairs?
along the floor here, is this sort of like a cable system? Is there a cable coming out of these water wheels coming to the center here and then going up to where this panel is?
I would say it's cable analogous. It's kind of just like a silvery blue kind of like etching in the ground.
Gotcha. So it's like a magical conduit.
Yeah, magic conduit.
Okay. All right. Is it like is it really like the high end hard magical conduit, or is it that like really pliable, flexible magical conduit?
It's smooth to the floor.
Oh man, that looks so clean. I love that.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's real shiny. It's good. It's really good craftsmanship.
I take note of the craftsmanship and think back on the levitating beds of Feral Dune, and the sort of finesse that went into making those.
Oh yeah, you could bring this back and definitely etch some sort of real nice, like, instead of having the floaters in the outside of the bed, maybe you could just like etch them into a slick pattern built into like the part of the bed.
Yeah, Torik's on a kick with runes recently. This is cool.
And then you look at your leg and you're like, man, I could have etched that better into into myself, but
Yeah,
it's all right. It's grisly, but it got the job done.
boy, I sure wish I made that detachable.
Why didn't I make it unscrewable? Yeah.
Okay, so I would like to go investigate over here-ish. Is there a set of stairs here?
There's a door there.
The door there.
Yeah, a closed door.
Can I put my ear up to it and hear anything on the other side?
Yeah.
Is there a keyhole or anything to look through?
There's no keyhole to look through, but you can put your ear up and listen.
Okay.
It's like a cool, like gold. You can actually hear some low noises coming from upstairs.
Okay. So listen here, you two. I think I've got this sort of figured out, right? We got the fuse. We know it has to go into different areas. We know that this thing supplies water, either coming from the bottom up or the up down. These water wheels must be powered by water, and the panels on them are some sort of output device. My thought is water wheels plus water equals magical arcane energy powering something around here, and I would like to know what. So, the question is, do we go down and see if the water comes up, or do we go through this door and go up and see if the water comes down?
Well, wait. Just so I
Torek
just so I
makes the,
recall,
like,
really quick.
mind-blown symbols with his hands, like.
Just so I recall really quick, was this one of the two things where it looks like a fuse went to?
There are 3 sets of prongs. So yes,
Wait, 3 sets of prongs?
3 sets of prongs on that panel.
Are they all attached to the same?
Yep.
Magical. Oh.
Well, it looks like we need more than just that one fuse, so I think we should keep going.
Keen observation, Philo. I think you're right. You know, you might make a decent artificer.
I think I'm a long way from that. I don't really understand a lot what's going on with this line in the ground, but I think I know what we need. We need more of those cylinders, so let's do it.
Well, all right then. And I shove the door open.
It's locked.
No, he said he
can I-
shoves it open, Craig.
Can I pick it?
I said there was no holes.
So it's like barred.
You could. So you investigate it, and it looks like one of those doors that just like slides down from the top.
Well, I think I understand what this whole contraption does. I think it unlocks this door.
So we probably need to go back down.
Let's head back down and use that fuse on the lower level and see where it gates us.
Tuk, 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 tuk. And you're back on floor 1.
All right, and you said this fuse was in the, was it on the lever or was it at the forked thing on this floor? Right there? Gotcha.
Yeah, right there in the middle.
And then there's another door that goes down.
That's which is open. There's a staircase going down that's just open.
All right. Do you guys want to throw that fuse in and see what it does on this floor, or you want to keep going down? My curiosity is really getting the best of me, and I'd like to figure out what happens if we throw in that fuse.
Yeah, we might just figure out more of what we need. So let's throw it in here.
All right, we toss that shit in.
Yeah, so you put it in, and you hear a click, 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 and you hear a little kind of jingle start to play, and the 6 statues are slowly rotating.
They're rotating?
Slowly, yeah. And you hear like just a light little ding da 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 ding da da da.
Are they all rotating in the same direction?
One is going. How many are going clockwise? 2 are going clockwise. 4 are going counterclockwise.
All right. Well, that's interesting. Should we try pulling this lever again?
Roll a perception check.
Are they all going the same speed?
Boy, I am at both ends of the fucking spectrum.
Yeah,
today.
you
I
don't-
mean,
you don't-
imagine we're all
you
looking
don't know
around
shit,
right
Torek.
now. I imagine we're all looking around.
Yeah,
right now.
but
Can we all
I-
do perception checks?
I mean, you can, but like I was going to have Torek do it because it was like an artificer thing that he would notice
okay, yeah.
in like the mechanisms. I mean, you could, yeah, fuck it.
I don't think I'm.
Fuck it. Nah, roll me a
Well,
perception. No. It makes sense. Roll me perception. You might hear it. You just might not know what it is. Okay. Yeah, Philo, you hear because you're still kind of standing near like the stairway going up. You hear like a slight like tick, 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 coming like from like the doorway.
Torque, it sounds like that might have started something back up where we came from.
Not where you came from, in the actual lining of the doorway itself.
Oh, in the lining of the doorway.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's
Do you
interesting.
guys hear that?
Uh,
Come closer over here. Listen.
You hear it.
okay.
Torek, it reminds you of. Have you ever like wound up a toy too much? Like, and if you just
Yeah.
keep winding it more, it just keeps like clicking.
Yeah.
That's what it like reminds you of.
Ah. Okay. I think this may open up these doors. And since they're already open, I don't think this fuse is doing anything good here. I suggest we try to use it somewhere else. What I'm assuming is that the door is trying to continue to open, and it's already open all the way, so it's clicking in the same way like I think what you were trying to sort of get at is like if you've overwound something and it can't go any further.
That is an astute observation.
Cool. I think we're on the right path here, but we haven't quite got it. Did we pull this lever or no?
That's the first thing. The lever is pulled. Yeah, let me mark
That's
that.
when the golden.
Oh, that's right. Never mind. I pulled the lever and did the three things to open up the doors. Got it.
Yeah. Let me just mark that's pulled. Because you guys never tried to like pull it back, right?
No, I just
I
pulled
would
it the
like
one way, that's
to
it.
maybe investigate these statues and try to understand how they're rotating. If it's just the platforms or
Yeah, the whole dais is like moving, like that they're on.
okay.
And Merrick, to answer your question from before, they're all rotating at slightly different speeds.
Interesting.
All right, Merrick pulls the fuse out.
They continue rotating, and the music continues playing for about 10 seconds, and then it kind of like winds down slowly, and they all slowly stop to spin, and they stop back at the positions they started in.
All right, let's head downstairs and get more fuses and go upstairs.
Yeah, I agree, Merrick. After you.
Tuk, 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 tuk.
Ooh, is that a door to the left and a door to the right?
Door to the left, door to the right.
Which way, old boy? And Torek sort of slaps Merrick on the back.
In which direction do you slap me? Left or right?
I slap you to the right.
All right, we're going right.
Our right or your right?
Whatever right that I was slapped in.
My right coming down the stairs, so left.
Okay. All right, hold on. I gotta.
My roll 20 is not loading, so I can't really see. The staircase this.
Imagination.
Yes, that is a staircase.
Okay, so we're going this way.
Yes.
Okay, it just loaded. It makes sense now.
So okay, yep. You go left. There's a door. It's like a double door. It kind of like breaks open in the middle.
Is it open?
You just push it. You just push it open and it like swings outward.
Okay.
And then
Let's open.
there is. Let me just.
A bomb.
A bong, and you guys get real high, and
Yay.
so let me just reveal it to you. There is a long,
Oh, boy.
empty hallway, and you see at the very end of it, it's just wide open sky and fog. As it's just kind of open into like the side of the mountain.
Are there any doors on the sides?
No, it's just wide open, and it's just
I would like-
completely straight.
I would like to go all the way down to that edge, but checking for traps as I go along.
Roll a perception check.
Jesus, fuck.
Okay. You're walking. You're walking. You're walking, and yeah, there's no traps.
Okay. What do I see when I get all the way down to the end here?
It is just you're a hole in the side of the cliff. You can, if you look to the left from where you are, you can like barely make out where like the platform for the stairs were from the mountain you entering into the into here. But yeah, it's just kind of like a big open to the fucking void.
So, so he kind of flies out, then looks back at the mountain. Like, is it just shaped like a rocket butt,
It's
like a bubble.
it's like a square carved or because this is like square, this hole kind of goes to about as wide as it is tall. It's like a nice decorated outlet from the mountain. It's not just like, it doesn't look like it's just a random hole. It does look like it was kind of carved and made, and like faced off.
Is there any other features like this on the mountain, like around?
There's
You
one
can
on
see.
there's one on the other side. Another hole on the other side.
I want him to fly into it.
Okay, give me 1 second. Let me reveal it for you. Please hold while I reveal. Ding! There you go. And I'm just going to reveal this kind of... Yeah, there's like a little place you can fly under here underneath of the stairs to get to the main entrance. But, you're a good 20 feet down from where that ledge would be.
Yeah, guys, there's nothing on the other side either. Want to try the other door back here?
Yeah, might as well get after it, Merrick. I agree.
Wait, other door?
Yeah, this one.
There was a left and a right, and we went right. Let's left.
Yeah, so you guys go left and you push through this door, and it's like a mirror image of the other side. What's that?
There's four in the hole.
I still didn't hear you.
I mean, back in the room before this, there was another door.
Is
Is it here in this room as well?
I can't hear you very well, or I don't get the question.
there was only two doors when we went downstairs. There was this door and this door. But is there a grate above where I am right now?
In the room before this,
Yep. And so,
there was two doors, and we chose to go right.
uh-huh.
No, that's this room.
That took us down here.
Yeah, you were in this room, dude.
That's this room. You're thinking of this room.
Oh, because it was foggy when at roll 20.
Ah,
Okay.
yep.
Yeah, I'm sufficiently confused.
Is there a
I don't know
grate
where else to
above
go.
me right here?
There is a grate above you, yes.
Okay, so I'm assuming this is where the water actually finally comes down to and rolls off the cliff edge. So it's
this must be
two
the final
levels.
drain, right?
Two lovely waterfalls off the side of the mountain. Can I inspect this? Like, do I see this symbol on the ground?
Oh yeah, you see that's carved beautifully, intricately into the ground, engraved.
And that's exactly what it looks like, right?
That's exactly what it looks like.
All right, I've got one more idea. It seems like this is where everything drains. The only door that we haven't been able to go through was up 2 floors when that one was locked in the room with the water wheels. Now, what if we put that fuse in one of the slots up there, and then we spun those water wheels by hand?
So maybe it's
You only need the water to turn it, right?
But maybe we just need to get the fuse in the right spot or right order rather than filling them all.
And then turn the water wheels by hand. Maybe we can trick the system. I think you're right, Philo. I think this is where all that water is supposed to drain.
Well, there's obviously nowhere else to go down here, so let's try it.
All right, we're running back up.
All right. Do-do-do-do. Going back up to grabbing you already grabbed the fuse, and then you're going
Yep.
up.
And up and up and up.
Okay, you're on floor 2.
Okay. This door is locked.
Yes.
Okay. Um. So what do you guys say first? Left fuse slot, middle, right fuse slot.
Is that what there is? Is a left, middle, and right?
Yep.
And you said there was something different when you inspected these, Merrick, right? Like this one was slightly lower.
No, like the whole channel is slightly lower than the rest of the room. It's not left or
Oh,
right.
like the whole, like this whole,
Yeah, that whole thing is just slightly
like
lower.
these whole,
Yep.
this whole different color is slightly lower. Like obviously, like that's where the water flows. Okay.
Garrett, you said something, but it was literally all fuzz.
I think we should try the fuse in the middle and wheels like Torik's original idea.
All right, let's give it a whirl. Why don't you give me the fuse, and why don't you two hop over to those wheels and try to give those suckers a turn?
I'll do the fuse and you can turn the wheel.
As Philo starts walking towards the wheel, she thinks she remembers the thing she just inspected downstairs and looks at the symbol on this ground,
Same symbol.
and it's just noticed it's pointed a different direction now.
But when you're walking into the room, it's looking the same way. Almost. Right?
Well, the arrow was up here downstairs.
Right. True. 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 True.
All right, you can tell by your voice that that probably means nothing.
I don't know. No.
All right, so let's walk. I'm gonna walk over and I'm gonna turn. I'm gonna turn the look over at Philo and say, Philo, are you ready?
So we're gonna turn the water wheels?
Yeah.
Yes.
All
Yes,
right, man.
ready.
Put that fuse in, and I start to turn the wheel.
I also start to turn the wheel.
So the moment you put the fuse in, the wire on the ground lights up this brilliant blue, like it kind of like fills up from the fuse going to, the 2 water wheels, and the door slides up.
Oh, so we didn't even need to
You
turn the
guys
wheels.
just have to keep that spinning.
Well, he said as soon as we put the fuse
Put the
in.
fuse in. We didn't even turn the water wheel, right? So, like, what
Correct.
you're saying is all that we needed was the fuse?
I'm saying that's all you had to do. Yeah.
To open that door anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Okay.
so
Let
you're
me.
probably
Let
do
me.
you guys, how much longer are you guys trying to play tonight? I do have to get to work a little bit early tomorrow.
I want you to at least look at the next floor.
Okay.
Wait, can I look at the last floor really quick?
Yeah, if we get there.
Can you flash? Okay, alright.
Yeah, the last floor is actually just a big white square right now because it's not on the site. Let me reveal this for you, ta-da, because you got the upstairs revealed.
Well,
Yeah.
not like the last room of this. I meant the first room we entered into this whole place.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Show
yeah.
us the whole temple, Craig.
No, I didn't mean to show me I didn't mean to show me the last room.
I just want to read the last page of the book.
Just give it to me! Yeah.
Now, for some reason, I'm stuck in these symbols, and then you rejected. You said no, but this was
No,
pointed
dude,
in
I
a
love it.
direction.
Craig is
I'm
totally
locked-
trying. He's
I'm
just trying to throw
locked
you
on-
off, dude.
I'm locked
Dig
on
in.
the fucking
Dig in.
point. The other one was pointed fucking northeast. This one's pointed fucking southwest. It means something.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. It's connected to the statues and the way that they rotate for sure.
Yeah. Just remember which direction you're facing. Because while the maps may be facing all the same direction, every time you go up the
I
stairs.
don't know how to track. I don't know how to track that.
Yeah, you wouldn't.
Fuck, so I'm fucked there.
So, let's go ahead and bring you up to floor 3. Oh, well, there's no fog, so that's fine. So as you guys walk on up, it is the first thing you notice is it's fucking pitch dark in this room. Do any of you have dark vision?
You said that doesn't exist in this world.
This exactly was a check on that, and I'm glad you answered that affirmatively, Ryan.
Nice.
So, first things first. All right, so it's pitch black in this room, and like when you walk up, you hear like shh, 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 shh.
What? Like someone goes shh, shh, shh.
Yeah.
Oh boy. I look around to see kind of where it came from.
It's pitch black.
Okay, then I engage my radiant weapon, my dagger,
Oh right,
which casts bright light in a 30-foot radius and dim light for an additional 30 feet.
cool.
As he does that, I want to get
Should
30
illuminate
feet
the
away
entire
from
room.
him from the dim light.
Okay. So
A bad idea, but
let me describe a few things.
And as he does that, I'm going to walk a little bit in front of him.
Okay. So you first things I'm gonna notice off. You see another set of water wheels in this room. You see another control panel, and you also see another set of 3 prongs on the wall. You see this sort of like half dome on the wall up here, about 5 or 6 feet up or so. And then there is just a whole bunch of shit everywhere in the room.
We came out of this room, right?
Yeah, you came out of this door. Which I have to put your tokens up. Dude. Oh, you got yours already, Philo. I'm sorry. And I put you guys on the map token anyway. Fuck.
And delete it.
No, I put you on the wrong layer, so you were fine. There you go. Merrick, Philo. Okay, let me just give you guys control. All right. So, do you have any specific questions?
I have my bird.
Yeah, hold on. I'm giving everyone their permissions. This is a bitch, and I don't know why you guys don't have your permissions, but oh, you can move yourself, Merrick?
His
I
token.
mean, if we drag
Yeah.
ourselves out, we can do it.
Yeah, well,
And you can assign their tokens to them to drag
I
out.
know I've tried to do that. I don't know why it doesn't work on them too, but it works for you.
It's like having Tavi, right? Like I can pull Tavi out here.
Yep. All right, there you go. There's your Raven. Just Tabby. Yeah.
I'm glad you just explained that because I was staring at this room for a while, and for some reason I thought this whole thing was a wall,
Yep. Not a wall.
and these were like we'd have to walk around the sides.
Nope. Nope. Yep. There's 2 big ass grates in the floor, and there's a whole bunch of shit strewn throughout the room.
What did you say this was?
It's like this kind of half oval on the wall.
We can only see 30 feet. Oh, we can see the whole room. So where
You
did
should
the
be able
noise
to. It should be
come from?
bright light for 30 feet and dim light for an additional 30.
Where did that
That's the way
noise
it
come
works.
from?
Roll a perception check. It came from somewhere in this
Yeah.
room.
We all heard it, right? Someone do it too.
They came from this area.
I can't move Yada, but I want him to go investigate it.
You can't fucking move Yada. I'll fucking make you move Yada. All right.
And that's bright light in that area, right?
There we go.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, go and investigate.
Yeah, it is.
Sorry, roll 20 is just acting like complete dog shit for me tonight. Okay, so yep, you you go and like look behind the table that's there, and you hear, "Okay, you caught us," and two little fairy-looking things about half the size of you, Merrick, come floating out. They have these cute little wings. They're brown colored. And they have these cute little acorn like hats on, like like the top of acorns. They have those cute little hats like that out, and they say, "You found us. We were trying to hide so we could watch you, but you found us."
Who are you?
I'm Pin, and I'm Pan. We're Pin Pan.
What is this place?
Like this room. This is the room that our Lord gave us to make to make a cool thing for. Well, I think we made a really cool puzzle in here for you. Yeah, this one's kind of it's really tough. It took us a long time to think it up.
Who's your lord?
Oh, Lord Rathar.
Okay. Rathar is not a lord. Let's get that straight.
Okay, whatever you want to say.
And like, where is this building? What is this thing in the mountain called?
Oh, this is what
you call this entire place.
I guess this is the Shrine of Thunderbellow Falls. Yeah, that sounds good. Let's call it that.
Why is it called Thunderbellow?
Thunderbellow Falls, because that's
only-
like the sound the falls make. They fall such a long distance, like lightning and thunder come from it and make big booms.
And where would you say that the temple of, like, what's this mountain called? And like, what's this place that this mountain is in called?
What is this mountain
This whole
called?
area.
What is this mountain called? Do I have that labeled? Let me look.
And these two things, you said they're like fairy looking. They're not animals.
They're not animals. They are roll a nature check for me.
Okay.
Yeah. They smell like trees.
Are they fey at all?
Yes, Merrick, you 100% know that these are a type of like lesser fae, known as like sprites.
In the book that Merrick read, all Rathar's companion. How many people were with Rathar when they stayed at
He had a small party.
Ludwig's? And they were all animals, right?
Correct.
Okay.
So this is Shard Mountain. Yeah, the lake down there, that's Glass Lake.
And would you say that we're still in Helgarth?
What do you mean,
You know what
Hilgarth?
Helgarth is?
I mean, I never really left, this area, so I really don't know much about the large nomenclature of the world and everything, but the furthest I've been was the lake. Listen, we're just little nut sprites, okay? We don't really fall far from the tree, you know?
Okay, well, what's the answer to your puzzle?
They both look at each other and giggle. They says, "You're gonna have to figure it out."
All right, I'd like to make an intimidation check against them.
Okay.
And I'm going to enhance it with thaumaturgy.
Yeah. Intimidate them bad boys. You got to give me the intimidation first and then roll.
Okay, so my right eye is going to change to match my left eye, and the pulsing circle of fire is going to stop.
Oh no, he cut out. It was getting good.
Oh, cut out that.
The pulsing fire was something about pulsing fire.
Pulsing fire stops and grows, and my eyes appear to burn in lavender flame. And he's gonna say, "Listen here, you little sprites. You better take me to Rathar right now, or I will put you into unending agony."
All right, give me that intimidation check.
With advantage?
No advantage.
Okay, that's fine.
Nice. Intimidation 25. Say, I mean, they like cower and they're like, I mean, it's not like I can't take you to him. You have to solve the puzzle first. That's what he told us. Guys, what we're charged, that's our whole purpose. We can't just do it. Our purpose is it. You know, and they're getting like quieter and like shrinking down into like a corner. No, you didn't even look at it or try nothing about it. You guys are no fun.
All right, with thaumaturgy, I'm going to make my voice boom three times louder and say, "No!"
I can't go through the door unless you solve the puzzle. I don't know what you want me to do.
Solve the puzzle.
I can't solve the puzzle. We can't solve it. We made it. We could give you hints. Do you want a hint?
I'd like to go over to this
Yeah.
little half circle thing in the wall and investigate that while Garrett's doing this.
Okay.
Yes, give me a damn hint.
It says, they both say in unison, "The first hint, you will require something from a lower floor." There's your first hint.
Okay, we have the fuse. What's the next thing?
You don't have the fuse. The fuse is in the wall downstairs.
No, we brought it back upstairs with us.
You never told me that.
Yeah, we took it
Yeah.
out of the.
I want to main hand it out of the thing and pull it through with us.
We didn't say at the time because it's very possible the door just closes when we take that fuse out.
Oh
Yeah,
shit!
definitely. So how do we keep the door open when we take the fuse out? Tell me that. I know we need the fuse.
What are you
It's not a
talking?
hint.
Listen, I don't know what you're talking about.
Is this door here locked, or is that the one that came up?
There is that doorway is open. You can go back down
On
if you'd like.
And what about the one to the left?
The left is locked just like the one was downstairs.
Okay.
What's the on the wall do?
That provides power.
Bro,
That's how you can provide power and stuff.
Merrick, just do what we did downstairs. Take that fuse and throw it in the center, the center receptacle
Don't
over
have
here,
a
and see if this
fuse.
door unlocks.
we don't have a fuse.
Ah, damn it. Then we gotta search this room and try to find another one.
What did they say the bell was?
The
There's
what?
a bell.
No.
thing on the wall.
Oh yeah. With your investigation check, Torek, it appears to be some sort of a light.
Okay.
No, Merrick asked the sprites what it was, and did they respond to that?
Yeah, they said it's a light.
Oh, okay. I thought you said something else before, but. And the light's off.
Because I did describe it as pitch black when we came into this room.
True. Forget that torch thing. How do we get water to flow through these things? Do you know? Where's the water on button?
It's not in this room.
I think we know that's got to come from upstairs, and in order to get upstairs, we have to have a fuse. We got to find another one that'll allow these doors to stay open.
I mean, have you guys actually gone down and tried to take the fuse out?
No.
no, not yet.
No.
Okay.
Let's not worry about that, though. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. No, but if you want to search the room and try and yeah,
I
you-
want to search the room and see if there's anything else in here.
yeah.
that
So
we
there's like a
missed.
bunch of desks and stuff. There's like a
I'll get the
knocked over table, and you like walk up to like how you just like walk up to your desk, like look over, look around it, look through it, like under it. You're trying to open up some drawers.
Yeah, I'm looking for secret compartments. I'm looking for hidden objects. I'm looking for
Cool. You can't move anything.
Like
not,
if we try
not
to
a
move
chair,
a
not a
we
box,
can't
not
move it.
a.
Not a fucking thing. And they're
What if I
like,
try really hard? Can I do a strength?
Yeah,
check?
strength
Try
check
to
it.
move this chair.
yeah. That's a save because you had to save from falling backwards. Yeah, you push it so hard it pushes you backwards. Merrick, when you ran downstairs, you take the fuse out, and you see the door slowly start to descend.
I dash underneath it.
It closes after about 10 seconds total, and you can no longer go back downstairs.
Cool. I put the fuse in up here.
Just stuff the robot under the door, dude.
Dude, that's it. You always think about these after the fact, don't you?
Always.
The robot was off. How am I going to drag that thing
You just
over there?
pull it.
So you walk over and you pop the fuse into the wall, and the light comes on, flooding the room with light. It's like this pale kind of light green. It's creating all
Okay.
sorts of weird shadows having both of the lights on.
I would. I turn off my dagger, and
Okay.
I would like to reinspect the room for anything that's changed.
So besides like that, the shadows are all different now because it's like this light source is like from the middle of the room. That's really the only thing that's kind of changed.
I put the fuse in a different set of prongs. The
Uh,
ones by the door.
That changes nothing.
Okay.
And the door is not unlocked.
Correct.
What about the
Okay.
third one?
Nope. They appear all three. It does not matter what slot you plug it into. It does the same thing.
I turn the water wheel.
You cannot turn the water wheel.
Okay, Pim Pam, what's hit number 2?
So we have the light on right now, though, right?
Yep, you have the light on. They just giggled at
And
you.
still can't move anything.
Right, you just walk up and try and like push things.
Yeah.
Yeah, that does not work.
Okay. What is this?
That is a board game called Go.
Can I move the pieces of the board game?
You cannot.
Can I sit in this chair?
You can.
Is it comfy?
It is.
Does the cushion squish? Or no?
No.
Ooh. So when you walk on the rug, the bristles don't move at all
Correct.
to your foot?
Well, roll me an investigation check.
You already said correct. That's canon.
Well, let me refine the correctness of it. So when you were you were walking towards the light, right? When you walked over the rug?
Yeah, I sat down, didn't squish. I walked over the rug.
Your heels kind of dug into the rug, but not like the front of your feet.
Did we try to move anything in the dark? I pulled the thing out.
Okay, it's pitch black.
All right, I try to move the water wheel.
Can you roll me a dexterity check? With disadvantage.
Yeah. Okay.
You fucking whack your shin real hard, and you're gonna take 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Did the water wheel move though?
No.
Does anything move?
No.
When you trip over stuff.
Stuff is not moving.
Okay. Plug the thing back in.
Okay. There's light again.
Okay.
Yeah, why don't you guys mold this one over? Unless
Yeah, I'm
there's
kind of tired and honestly can't really even
I'll
think
try
right
one
now.
thing.
one thing you can try.
Okay, I want to lean over like the rug so that I'm blocking the light and see if I can like pick up the corner of it.
So you want to like pick it up in the shadow of the light with your hand?
Yeah. So I'm here. I'm leaning over the corner of the rug. I want to see if I can lift that corner that's in the darkness.
Okay. So you are so close, but you are not able to lift the rug up with your hand.
I think I get it. Can I like do a puppet shadow in the light?
Okay.
Try to pick up the rug with my shadow in my hand.
So you're just trying to pick up the rug with the shadow on your hand?
Oh, Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. He's trying to use his shadow to pick up the hand?
That does not do it.
Damn.
Oh my gosh.
You are
thought-
so
You were
close,
closer.
though. So close.
All right,
The
next
sprites
time
are-
Next time I'll try to get balls.
So we're calling it?
Unless if you guys really want to keep going, I will.
I mean, we can
No,
call
I-
it. It's been
I-
3
I
hours
got-
and
I got work.
17 minutes.
Yeah, me too.
I got work pretty early.
Nice.
Oh, this
Okay.
is a good spot.
All right, boys. This has been
All right.
good. Yes, this is
Theories in the chat.
Thunderbellow Falls.
Yeah,
That's where you all are at right now.
I like
So
it.
wait, nice. So I did just try to puppet shadow pick up a rug, and it was close, and they
You
giggled.
tried to puppet shadow pick up the rug itself, and that did not work.
All right.
Oh, you gotta pick up its shadow. Okay.
Next time. Okay.
All right, guys.
All right.
All right.
You
Greg,
guys-
I like the puzzles, man.
good. I like the fucking the nut cherubs that I have over here giggling at you guys.
Yeah, they're
I
pretty
feel like
nutty.
they should be more intimidated by the things that I'm doing and not giggling. They should be cowering.
Well, they are immortal, so
Like,
Could scare your way into the solution of the puzzle.
They are immortal.
you could kill them, but they'll just come back eventually. So, like, I mean, really, what could you do? They've been here for thousands of years, maybe millions of years. Who knows?
you banish them to another plane of existence where they're alive but in perpetual agony, living their worst nightmares over and over.
The longest you could cast a spell for is 30 days. So
Yeah, I don't think you're that. You're level 8, bro.
You're not
All
there
let's
yet.
calm.
soon, but not yet.
Soon.
All right, good job, guys.
Teleport them to a different plane. The spell ends, but they're still there.
All right, have a good night, everybody.
Peace.
Great session, Craig.
Thanks, guys.
Scary session.
Hey.
Yeah, this was a good one.
All right, bye.